Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Tuesday, April 18th, 2023, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ORIONNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Seattle Mariners, game number 2 in the set. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. So we're going to get first pitch going here in about 5 minutes. So let's go over some of the photos that I have prepped for y'all today. Today we're going to be going with the Rowdy Tellez. Definitely had to switch it up. And then we got our guy on the mound, our second best pitcher, Logan Gilbert. This is not going to be easy. Hopefully we can find a way to get the dub today. But the lineup overall isn't looking that great for us, but we'll have to wait and see. And we already know that the Brewers are one of the best teams in baseball. 12-5 record, 7-4 away. Seattle is 8-9, one game below 500, 5-6 at home. We have to be better. Leading off for the Milwaukee Brewers, just like yesterday, left fielder Christian Yelich. Batting second, the former Mariner, the first time that I've actually got to see him play this season, and he's not 100% just yet, but we're going to get to see him at DH batting second in the order, Jesse Winker. Batting third, shortstop, Willie Adames. Batting fourth in cleanup, first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Batting fifth, third baseman, Brian Anderson. Batting sixth in the order, center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Batting seventh, catcher Victor Caratini. Batting eighth, second baseman Bryce Terang. And batting ninth, right fielder Owen Miller. And on the mound for the Brewers will be Colin Ray. All right, let's get it situated here for the Mariners. All right, and we're going to be banking on a lot of Logan Gilbert today. That is big facts if we have any chance. Leading off for my Mariners, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Batting second, first baseman, all-star Ty France. Batting third, third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Batting fourth, catcher, big dumper Cal Raleigh. Batting fifth, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez. Batting sixth, left fielder Jared Kelenic. Batting seventh, DH Tommy LaStella. And this is going to be an issue for us because, like I said, with the DH position, we haven't really found a rhythm. You know, with what's there, it's him, AJ Pollock, and a lot of other guys that they're kind of rotating in. We definitely need to address this before the trade deadline. That is big facts. J.P. Crawford has the day off, so shortstop Jose Caballero is actually going to get a start. No J.P. Crawford today unless he DHs. He has obviously no stats whatsoever, so we are going to see it. Can he hit? Can he defend? We will find out tonight. And then batting ninth, second baseman Colton Wong. So as you can tell in the lineup, we have no issues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And obviously the order. The big questions are going to be the 7-hole with Tommy LaStella at DH, number 8 with Jose Caballero, obviously never playing before for the Mariners, and he's going to be playing shortstop for JP, and obviously number 9 hitter Colton Wong. So if we can get any production out of LaStella, Caballero, or Wong, this could definitely help us dramatically. And on the mound, the second best pitcher on the Mariners, not named Luis Castillo. It's our fucking guy, Logan Gilbert. So we obviously lost last night. We need to get a little bit of payback, and hopefully we will. Let's go. Let's have an electric game. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day, and I am ready to go. Odin's son in the building. What to do? How are you? Sarah's in the building. How are you? Let's get to 100 in donos. How are you guys? All kinds of stuff going on. The Kraken are playing on the other channel here. So obviously you got the Kraken going. You got obviously NHL playoffs in full swing, NBA playoffs going right now as well. Yeah, I think you're probably working yourself into kind of a whirlwind of fake news. You know, it's like everyone's doing the mock drafts. Everyone says, "Oh, this team is interested. This team is interested." I think we're finally ready just to kind of get it over with, and hopefully you get a quarterback that you like, not a guy that's going to bust. Odin's son, he said, Rangers owning the Devils tonight. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ryan's in the building. Celtics in 4, he says. Well, the Celtics obviously lost last year, and I told you that they were going to lose. I told you got to crawl before you walk. But if you guys can get past Milwaukee, I think you guys are going to win the championship this year. If you guys end up playing each other, it's either Boston or Milwaukee going against Denver. And when it's all said and done, it should be Boston in 6 or Milwaukee in 6, unless we have injuries. And obviously we know Giannis is hurt, so we don't want anyone to be hurt, right? But that definitely plays into favor for Boston. Hopefully they don't get hurt with Tatum, Brown, or any of their studs. That is big facts. Let's go, baby. No worries, Odins. All right, we're starting to get going here with the first pitch to Christian Yelich. Let's go, Gilbert. Gilbert's first pitch is high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Let's go, Logan. We need you today. If we have any chance winning this game, we need you to be the Logan Gilbert we know that you can be. Second pitch, right down the middle. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yelich is 0 for 4 this series. And I need to be feeling like this at the end of the game. I already knew yesterday we were going to lose more than likely. Pitching is everything. Big swing and a miss. Wow, what a rip. 1 ball, 2 strikes by Yelich. Let's go, baby. I'll give them a little bit of love. Not too much love with the logos, but a little bit. 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, and then, like I said, we just need to be able to get above 500. But when you're playing a team like the Brewers, one of the top 3 teams in Major League Baseball this year, it's going to be difficult. Pitch is low, 3-2 count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, baby. We got Castillo's number 2 in ERA in the whole entire league. Gilbert's our second best. Kirby's our third. But they do the pitching staff number 1, number 3, number 5. And in between, we end up having guys start like we did yesterday. Popped up for Yelich. Gone! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? A full count. 3-2 pitch. Logan Gilbert gives up a home run. Unbelievable. Yelich goes yard. 1-0 Brew Crew. Man, I knew we were going to give up some runs, but I didn't think it would be this quick. Golly. Brew Crew up. Oh, I know Mariner fans are a little agitated. Some of them are already booing already. They don't want to see that. Oh, but they're not booing because of the home run. They're booing because Jesse Winker is up. Jesse Winker is actually a former Mariner. Some fans liked him. Some fans, thought that maybe he was taking kind of like plays off and he was not really giving his all. He's still a little bit injured at this moment, but cool to kind of see him play. And I've been waiting all year to see him play. His batting average, 300 in limited games, 0 home runs, 9 ribbies. Last season, 219 average, which is low, 14 homers, 53 ribbies. So definitely a guy that we can replace. But if you think about it, with the bottom end of our lineup, hell, maybe we could have, kept Jesse Winker and a few of these other guys on. Everything looks good when you're, moving on with your new team and your new players. And obviously we know Winker isn't the best. His batting average will be better with this Brewer team than it was with the Mariners last year. But we got to limit these home runs from Logan Gilbert. Chopped back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, baby. Let's go, Logan. Let's go, baby. 1-2 pitch for Logan to Winker. Pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, Logan. Let's go. Megan with a 20, making sure that we start off on a good foot. I'm trying to watch both of them as we speak. Top of the first, Brewers 1, Mariners 0. Winker pops up. Foul. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thank you so much. Let me know what favorite Kraken players you want for good luck, and I'll throw them up on the screen. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Let's go, Kraken. Let's go, baby. Bang, bang. $20 holla. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Way to set the tone to get that first dono in within the first 10 minutes. Thank you. We have a great chance of hitting our goal when we end up getting a dono, usually within the first 20 or 30 minutes. So thank you so much. Appreciate you very, very much. Thank you. $20. Let's get to a hundo. 80 to go. Let's go, baby. 3-2 pitch. Winker connects. Foul ball. Nice foul ball recovery there by that fan. Come on, Logan. Get your head together. 3-2 pitch. Got him looking. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Logan started off. Sit down, Jesse Winker. Yeah. Let's go. One away. I think he's still in shock by giving up that home run to Yelich. He was 0 for 4, and then it was a 3-2 count. Boom, and he just went yard. I almost couldn't believe it because when he hit it, I didn't really think it was going to be out of the yard or out of the park, but it is what it is. We have to limit the runs with Milwaukee. We have to hold this team under 5 runs. I feel if we want to win the game. I'm not really sure if we're going to be able to go 8-7, 9-8 with this team. Like I said, the 7, 8, and 9 hole are kind of terrible for us. Next up is Willie Adames. 1 for 5 for this series. Logan pitches low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, I hope you're feeling a little bit better with all the thumb and different injuries that you typically are having. 2 balls, 1 strike, pitches low. Come on, Logan. Oh, they did? No way. Yeah, keep me updated with everything, with all the hockey scores, NBA, anything that's interesting that's going on in MLB. If there's, some kind of crazy upset, anyone can type any of that information in the chat. Of course, I can go on ESPN and look at the top of the ticker while here I'm, doing the game and whatnot as well. But if you guys are already kind of browsing while I'm calling pitch by pitch, please inform me everything that you can. I would appreciate it. Oh, no. Oh, I hope it's okay. 2-2 pitch for Logan. Popped foul. Still 2-2 count. Come on, Logan. Let's go. Yes, please do. Because like I said, I'm focused on this. So watch all that cracking and let me know what's going on. I mean, we are underdogs. I understand that, but you never know. And they're on the road, I believe, correct? They're not in Seattle because they're obviously like the lower seed. So I would assume they're in Colorado. And that is a very, very hostile environment. I mean, they won the championship, the Stanley Cup last year. And if you watched them last year, their crowd is phenomenal. Popped foul. When they had Patrick Waugh when I was a kid, I already knew how great they were. And then they had kind of a period where they weren't really that good for a while. And then all of a sudden last year, they, found their groove again. Okay, I'll get these for you here in a moment. Oh, Adames popped up on a 3-2 count again. 2 away. Let's go, baby. We need you tonight. I mean, like I said, when you have guys like Flexen and Marco Gonzalez, congratulations. He just actually had a baby, and he's normally in our 4 slot. So they don't do Castillo, Gilbert, Kirby, because if we play a good team like Milwaukee and we lose those first 3, what the hell do you think is going to happen when we have Flexen or Robbie Ray or Marco? We're going to go 0 for 5. So their strategy is to split the pitchers up. Even though 1, 2, 3 would be normal, they're going 1, 3, 5. So that way, just in case, that the 2 hole and the 4 hole, if they can luckily get a win, maybe we can string some wins together. I think there's some like fish sticks or something in the oven that just went off. So I got to go grab those so nothing actually gets burnt here. So let me go grab that real quick. 1 ball, no strikes.
Still sticking out there for an inning or 2 under your glove. That's definitely a thing. I think Jerry's onto something. What's got to be even worse as a catcher if it happens to be in your glove hand and you're taking that pounding.
All right, I'm back. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rowdy Tellez. Chopper. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Logan. I already pulled out the food. It just went off. Should be on there. If you want to put it in for another minute or so, you can, but I think it's good. I did 15, so it should be fine. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rowdy Tellez. Got him looking. Let's go. There we go. Logan with 2 Ks, but he gives up a first inning home run to Christian Yelich. Okay, I see you. All right, let's go to the Mariners now, and hopefully we can get some production. Now, let me get some photos for Megan here as well for the $20 dono. I appreciate you very much. All right, let's take a quick look here. Kraken. Okay, let's do this real quick. Let's see here. More geeky.
You never had nuggets like these. Give your small business one tech solution that checks all the boxes. It's all here with the Comcast Business Complete Connectivity Solution. Peace of mind with cyber threat security. The power of the largest, fastest, reliable network. Plus, save up to 75% a year with Comcast Business Mobile, the complete connectivity solution for the company powered by the next generation 10G network. Get started for just $49 a month and ask about an $800 prepaid card. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
We're heading toward the carpet. Paulson, let's lift them up.
All right, I'm trying to get here and Chris.
As usual tonight, Julio Rodriguez will lead things off for the Mariners. He homered last night, 7 career leadoff home runs. Ty France has reached in every game but one so far this season. Cal Raleigh has cleaned up for the Mariners. Tommy LaStella gets the start tonight as the designated hitter. And a big day for Jose Caballero. Made his major league debut just the other day.
All right, come on, Julio. Got your 3 Kraken photos here coming up in just a second. Leading off for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike with that violation. And I got your 3 photos here. I'll get you a few more once we go into the commercial break. All right, Kraken, let's go, baby. Julio. There we go. 1 for 4 in the series. Nice little chopper right up the middle. And that's a great way to get Julio started early and often. Let's go, baby. We need you today. You homered last night, which was fantastic, even though that we lost. But just getting these little bloop singles, doubles, triples, it really is going to help the momentum and the flow. When Julio does well, the team does well. When Julio does bad, the team typically does bad. So we need to make sure that we can keep him in a nice groove. Nice job, Julio. 1-0 Brewers in the bottom of the first. Next up, first baseman Ty France. Ty France, 1 for 4 this series. 1-0 pitch. Takes a strike looking. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, Ty. The birthday's coming up, yeah? Throw to first. Wild. Go, Julio. Oh, he thought about it. Okay. Okay. Oh, it hit Julio. They threw to first and they hit Julio in the ribs. What the hell? What kind of throw is that to Ray? Tellez reached really low and slowly, and the ball throw to first to get Julio out hit him, but it looks like he's all right. France pops up. Foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, I think you guys have a very good chance of winning because, like I said, our 1 through 6 hole is really good, but we have La Stella, 0.071. Caballero, right? He has nothing. This is his first game, and Wong, 106. So if you guys can, do what you do, and you already got a home run with Yelich off our guy, Logan Gilbert, our second best pitcher. So there we go, 1 away. At least Julio ran fast enough not to get a double play there. Yeah, but at least for you guys, you're 12-5. You're one of the top 3 teams in Major League Baseball. And you don't have a whole lot of weaknesses in the lineup. And if you look at your lineup, everyone in the lineup is batting 225 or better, which is pretty remarkable. And that's why you guys are 12-5. A lot of your guys are 250 and above. So yeah, like if you can prevent yourself from having under 200, there you go. Julio goes back to second. 2 away. Suarez should have waited on that. Went for an early chopper. We need to take our time with these pitchers. And Ray, obviously, we already know what could happen here. We know he's pretty solid. This is not an easy win for us at home. Hell, we're 8-9. So, we're having a hard time winning at home anyways. But we'll see what happens. Next up, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Brew Crew with a Yelich home run in the top of the first. 2 away. Raleigh, 226. This season with 2 home runs and 10 ribbies. His stats need to improve. And I think they will as the season goes on, but he does have like a fucked up thumb. His thumb is, I'm not sure if it's fractured, but he's wearing a splint. So I know when he catches and when he hits, it hurts. So you're not getting a whole lot of power until that's going to heal. 0-1 pitch. Cal. Whoa. Foul ball. Whoa, off the upper deck, all the way down to the 10th row. Someone just got a souvenir. Candace in the building. How are you? Come on, baby. Let's go, Cal. Runners in scoring position. Cal's 286 average, 0 homers, 7 ribbies. Pitches low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. He did not go with the check swing. He's got to minimize Ray's action tonight. And I think the magic number for tonight, we're going to have to get, 4 to 6 runs to be able to compete with this Milwaukee team. 1-2 pitch from Ray. Chopper, broken bat. Got him. Good defense by Milwaukee. That's one thing that I've noticed this year. Not only is their hitting more consistent, 1 through 9, their defense has been very good this year as well. And it also helps when you have one of the best closers in Devin Williams, obviously, at the end of the games and most scenarios. I don't know if it's a must win. We're 8-9. We already know that we're going to get better as the season goes along. Our pitching, hasn't been the greatest. We need to figure out, obviously, the 7, 8, 9 hole. You guys, if you guys lose, it's not really a big deal. But again, if you look at the roster, from 1 through 9, your roster, is a little bit more consistent. I feel our top 6 can hang with you guys. And when our top 6 is on, I think our top 6 is better than your top 6 with Julio, France, Suarez, Raleigh, and Hernandez and Kelenic. But the question is, are they all going to be on the same day? And typically they won't be. So it's usually like 1 or 2 guys out of the 6. So we'll see. Hopefully we can end up making it a game and you guys just don't blow us out. So, all right, let's see here. Go back to a couple of these photos that we got for Megan with the Kraken. See if I can find a couple more. Appreciate you.
It belongs to everyone. It can be a place, a feeling, a state of mind. So get up, get out there, and find your part.
Logan Gilbert up on the mound for the Mariners today, Dan. Well, this is the arsenal he's going to use against these Milwaukee Brewers to force him at the top of the zone. Slider that's been a very effective pitch for him. Occasional curveball and that splitter that we've seen a lot here in the first inning, especially with these left-handers, and a different look at that arsenal from a velocity perspective.
All right, we're going to the top of the second.
Out in front,
Brew Crew up 1-0.
receiver at the top of the zone. Brian Anderson takes the first pitch fastball for a strike.
Next up for the Brewers, third baseman Brian Anderson takes a first pitch strike. Batting .298 this season, 3 home runs, 15 ribbies. Pitch on the top of the zone called ball. Looks like it could have been a strike. It was right there on the border there in the strike zone. Probably should have been a strike. We'll see how the umps call it today. Pitch is low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the second, Brewers 1, Mariners 0. Come on, Logan. 2-1 pitch. Pitch is high. 3 balls, 1 strike. And, his control today is a little off, but it's not like he's doing terrible. He's already got 2 Ks in the first inning, so he's pacing himself for 8 to 10, and hopefully we can get that. There we go. Pitch on the corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count is full. Let's go, Logan. We need you. You're our second best pitcher on the team. And it was nice to see at least Castillo is number 2 in Major League Baseball in ERA. So under 1. Foul ball. There we go. Exactly where I'm going to be. Popped up. Get that. 3 guys going towards the ball. There we go. Ty France. 1 away. I always get nervous when they have 2 or 3 guys running towards a baseball. I always think something bad's going to happen, like in that Mariner Blue Jay playoff game when they collided into each other with George Springer. You got to be able to, just call the other guys off. But when everyone's looking up and, maybe they don't hear what's going on and the other guys have to back off. But luckily we didn't have any, injuries or any guys running into each other. 1 away. Next up, center fielder Garrett Mitchell, batting .278 this season. 3 homers, 6 ribbies. 1-0 pitch. Pitch is low. 2 balls, no strikes. .20 pitch is high. 3 balls, no strikes. Come on, baby. We don't want to just walk everybody here. 1 for 5 this series is kind of the future of Milwaukee. If I was a Brewer fan, that's who I would be really excited about. Obviously, Yelich is going to maybe not give you the results that you want based off the money that he's been paid, with a .225 average, but at least he went yard today. Nice pitch there on the corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. Come on, baby. There we go. Another strike. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, baby. We got to get Mitchell out. Come on, Logan. Let's go. Popped up. 2 away. Well, like I said, I'm going to be leaving. I'm going to be leaving Saturday and Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to be up there, watching the Cardinals, and then we come back Monday. So we'll stream on Monday, but probably nothing on Saturday or Sunday unless I live stream from the room, or at the game. I just don't know what the connection's going to be like, there, with my phone and whatnot. Even though I got a newer phone now, but. Chopped foul for Victor Catini. I imagine if I do go live, I imagine people will, hang out for a little bit. Last time we went live, we had some generous people, send me some beer money. I don't really know how much beer I'll be drinking and whatnot, but we're definitely going to be eating good. That's for sure. Nashville hot chicken. Homemade mac and cheese with the little bacon bits. Pitch is wild. 1 ball, 2 strikes. But we're going to record every day. Like I said, I got, rent and bills and everything. So we'll be recording every day this week until Friday. And, if we do a stream, it's not going to be a normal stream. It'll be a stream from me in Seattle, maybe Saturday, Sunday for a little bit. And then obviously on Monday when I get back, I'll probably be a little tired, but we will record Monday when I get back. See what Victor can do. 2-2 pitch. Pitches inside. Count is full. Too many 3-ball, 2 strikes counts so far in this game. It seems like almost half of the batters have been count as full. Logan needs to be better than that. Come on now. Oh, I'm going to. My number one goal is to get my buddy a ball. So. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if we don't really, drink a whole lot, before we drink like every day or every couple days, already have some, Modelo Chiladas here on the show and, do a couple of, every show, but I'm trying to lose weight and be a little bit more healthy and whatnot. 3-2 pitch popped up for Caratini. There we go. Let's go to the bottom of the second inning. But I probably will end up having a little bit. The thing for me is I'm not addicted to alcohol. So it's like I can, have a shot. I can have, a couple beers and then I'm good. I don't need to like keep going and going and going and whatnot. Plus he's bringing, they have stuff up there as well. But, there'll be dispensary stuff, gummies, pre-roll, chicken, burgers, all kinds of great stuff. So we'll be living our best life. So I probably won't be really drinking that much, but, maybe just a little bit since we're up there, not like last time. Last time we had too many Jaeger bombs, too many tall boys. On that first game, man, we probably had 3/4 of a fifth with the Jaeger bomb. So I don't know how many I had, like 10 maybe. And then we had maybe 6 beers inside the room. And then we had 10 or 12 tall boys, like 6 each. So by the time it was like the 7th inning, I was ready. I was like, I wasn't going to throw up, but I wasn't feeling too good. And we should have ate more food. And like I said, and then the Uber or Lyft got canceled after the game was over. So I had to like drunk walk back to from the stadium to the room, which was probably about a 20-minute walk, 25-minute walk. And if you're faded, not fun, you know what I mean? And as soon as I got up into the room, took the jersey off, and I collapsed, right into bed. And I think I fell asleep in 30 seconds. That's how it was, and then woke up in the morning, and then we ended up having, some juice, good breakfast, like breakfast burritos, didn't drink any alcohol in the second game. And that's when I had like 4 opportunities for baseballs, got my hand on one in the 3rd inning, got my Julio ball in the 9th inning. And I had 2 other chances to get, baseballs. If I really wanted to be greedy, I probably could have stepped in front or to the side of someone, especially when there was a guy that snuck in front of me. It wasn't his seat. And then they threw up the ball and it was like right to him or me. And I could have sat right next to him, shoulder to shoulder and got it. But I knew he was going to drop it, which he did. And then a kid like a honey badger scooped it up. So adults usually don't have good opportunities unless you played baseball or you're athletic and you actually can catch a baseball. But when I go to Mariner games, I see a lot of adults drop. And that's a shame too. Maybe too much beer or maybe just can't catch. But I'm not going to miss my shot. That's for damn sure. But I'm going to try to get a ball for myself and a ball for him. 0-1 pitch to Teoscar. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Bottom of the second. 1-0 Brew Crew. Come on, Teoscar. 0-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. Am I surprised? No, I'm not. It's all or nothing with him. Nice K for Colin Ray. I see you. Next up, left fielder, Jared Kelenic. Let's go. But I probably will go live each day just to say hello and hang out with you guys so you guys can like see the room or, depending on what we got going on, I'll do posts for like the food so you guys can see the famous place I'm talking about, the Sisters and Brothers. I mean, this place is amazing. It's the only place in my entire life that I would drive 3+ hours to eat. I don't think I would do that for any other place. Like even if we didn't have a Mariner game to go to, that is probably the only place that I would drive that far to eat. It's that fucking good. Chopped foul off his ankle. 0-2 count. Oh, thank you, Odin's son. Oh, thank you. Sarah with a $5 for a hot dog when I get up there. Thank you. They have the funny thing is if you eat outside of the stadium, it's so much better. And I'll explain here in just a second. 0-2 pitch to Kelenic. Chopper right to the pitcher. Damn it. 2 away. Thank you guys so much. Odin's son with a tenner, always supporting the cause. He knows how it's been. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang, $10 holla. One of my OGs and one of my really good friends, Odin's son, up there in New York. Appreciate you tremendously. Sarah with a $5. $5 holla. She says, make sure you get yourself a good hot dog up there. I will. I love me the ketchup and the mustard and the relish. Give me everything on it. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, and I found that really cool Cactus Jack match that I had to send you and Cyberpunk. Anytime I see some old school stuff, Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, or whoever it is, but I saw it and I was like, ooh, this is really nice. I got to be able, even if it's like a 3-minute clip or whatever, it doesn't matter. I got to be able to check it out. And it was Randy Orton versus Cactus Jack, and one of the best hardcore matches of all time. I mean, I don't think a lot of people even remember that Cactus Jack was still wrestling at that time. Tommy LaStella up next. 3-1 count. Bottom of the second, Brew Crew up 1-0 on my Mariners, 2 away. 3-1 pitch to LaStella. And I wish the Mariners would take more pictures because a lot of these guys, he took a walk. There we go. It's like, I need to get some good Mariner pictures. I don't want to necessarily have to use something like that. But sometimes that's all that's available that looks good. So next up, shortstop Jose Caballero. And I don't got anything else besides this one. This was the only thing I could find that actually looked halfway decent. So at least we know what he looks like. And this is his first game. He actually has no stats, and he's giving J.P. Crawford the day off. Appreciate you, Sarah. Appreciate you, Odin's son. Let me know what you guys want to see for photos, and I got you. But they have the thing called Griffey dog, Ichiro dog, Edgar Martinez dog, Randy Johnson dog. So you go to this famous place. It's just right outside the stadium with all the vendors, and you can go there, and they got, places where you can buy like bootleg merch, merch that's discounted, real merch, bootleg merch, and they have all these other booths set up. And then they also have food for whatever you want. So if you don't want to, pay $11 for a hot dog, that literally is the smallest bread and the smallest dog that you would get, from the grocery store. You have to put the ketchup and the, mustard, and it's like, it's a ripoff. I mean, those type of dogs should be like $3, and instead of charging like 8 to 11, but that's how it goes. But if you go get the Griffey dog outside of this special vendor, you get a hot dog that is literally the length. Jose! Oh, popped up. I thought he was actually going to get a big hit there in his first at bat. End of the second inning, Brew Crew 1-0. But you get a hot dog, the length of probably 3 hot dogs, right? And you get this massive bun. They do like, cream cheese. They can do like some chili, onions, cheese, ketchup, mustard, like all that. And it's like this one humongous dog. You can get that, chips, and a drink for like $7 or $8. So they know what it is, and they cook it right in front of you. So they have like one guy that takes the money and he talks to you and vibes with you. And then you got the other guy like on the hibachi thing, chopping up all the onions and all the ingredients. It is awesome. So every time we go, we'll end up going there to kind of, that way we get better food and it's cheaper. And some of the Mariner food is good, but as far as hot dogs are concerned, it's definitely not worth it if you're going to be spending $7 to $11 for a dinky dog when I can get 3 hot dogs for the price of 1, and I get chips and a drink. It is incredible. I'll have to take a picture and show you guys what I'm talking about. But I have to go back and look because I didn't order the Ichiro dog. They have Ichiro, Edgar, Griffey, I think like Randy Johnson, and they probably will have a Julio dog now as well. But it just depends on the different ingredients that they put in, and you can customize your dog whatever way that you want. And I imagine they'll have like all types of variations, but it's very, very cool. All right, let's go to the bottom. Let's see, top of the third. Let's see here. Let me get here. I got too excited, obviously, talking about the Griffey dogs and the food that I'm going to be having. Still down 1-0. But I'm excited because, like I said, this is my road trip, buddy. You know, like I said, I can go with Preston and we can go to games. Like we can go see the Yankees because he's a Marlin fan. So Giancarlo Stanton used to be on the team and he's a big fan. He'll travel all around the country and watch the Marlins and whatnot. But, we usually go up to games and we come back that day. That's kind of what me and Preston do. But with me and Justin, we usually plan it out and try to get the great hotel room. We do the food, we sightsee, we relax. We make sure we get everything done up there and kind of make it a weekend. And it's nice because, like I said, I only get to do this usually like once a year. And it's a special time. And he is one of my best friends. He's probably the most genuine, sincere, just person I've ever met in my entire life. I see a lot of the qualities that people have told me that I have that I see in him. And I think that's why we get along so much. We've never fought. We've never argued. We have a lot in common. Ducks, Blazers, Mariners. Our dads are both Dodger fans. He's a Bronco fan. Obviously, I'm a Buccaneer fan. That's the only difference. And he's a hardcore fan. I mean, he's not a dummy whatsoever, and he knows his sports, and it's just a great experience. I can't wait to be able to hang out. I don't get to hang out with him too much, maybe 5 or 6 times in a year because he's a pretty busy guy. So top of the third, 1-0 Brew Crew, 0-2 pitch to Bryce Terang. Pitches outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, baby. Keep me posted on the Kraken as well. Pitches outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay, got you. Oh, puck drops at 7:20. Okay, perfect. So it's going to be in just a minute. Got him looking. Wow, that was a questionable call. The call was low, but we got him. Hell yeah. And Bryce has been a thorn in our side, so I'll take that. As long as they call it fair both ways. I'm not sure if that is a strike. I say no. I have to be honest. You don't want to be one of those people that's just like, oh, yeah, we got that. And even though it's clearly a ball, you just, it's good karma just to be honest about it. And I hope that they call it both ways that way. But that definitely was a ball. And, hey, Bryce Terang struck out looking. I don't think he was too happy about it, but he'll be able to get us probably the next inning or the next time he's up. Next up is Owen Miller. Gilbert's 54 pitches in. 0-1 pitch. Pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Okay, we got some Devils. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. We got to represent the Devils on here for you. Owen Miller with a nice chopper. Julio, he's going for 2. Get him, Julio. Safe, damn it. Great base running by Owen Miller right there. Normally plays a different position. Wow, are they going to check that? I think he was safe. Let's take a look from the... Oh, yeah, easily safe. Not even close. Nice double there from Owen Miller. I see you. Come on, Logan. You need to be better, bud. Come on now. We'll get some Devils photos up here for you. Yelich is up next, and he homered in the first inning. Got to limit Yelich. Top of the third, Brewers 1, Mariners 0. Owen at second, 1 away. Solo home run in the first by Yelich. Chopper. Damn it. RBI single for Yelich. Brother. Oh, brother. 2-0 Brewers. Like I said, I already knew that this is going to be very, very tough. At least I'm realistic and I kind of know, going in. And let's be honest, the Brewers, if you didn't know, they're one of the best teams in baseball. Like literally, they're 12-5. Go look at the standings right now and look at the records and compare the Brewer record to everyone else. They are a top 3 team in Major League Baseball. They are fantastic this year. Next up, the former Mariner, Jesse Winker at DH. He's not ready to play every day, so they're starting him off on DH slowly. Kind of like with Bryce Harper, they're experimenting him at first, and DHing probably, and, just before you can really figure things out. So seeing Bryce trying to get some work and practice, and obviously Winker won't be ready yet, but he's getting there. 290 average this season, 0 home runs, 9 ribbies. 59 pitches for Gilbert, a little mound visit from Raleigh.
60th big league start for Logan Gilbert. And these two, this battery of Cal Raleigh and Logan Gilbert go way back. Long time. They both got some majors.
Pitches outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
These two are very comfortable with one another. They've seen a lot with each other, and it's so important coming up.
Oh, I got these devil ones are cool, bro. I'm finding some really cool ones.
League level, there's so much history between the two of them. And
Educate me here, you know.
we've seen it all together.
Got to learn something new every day. Popped up for Winker. Suarez has got it. He calls it. 2 away. Next up, shortstop Willie Adames.
Big delivery, super low. Fastball, top of the zone. Winker, not happy.
I'm getting the photos prepped for you. I got some pretty cool ones for you, bro.
Some may remember that look. There's Willie Adames. And by the way, we talked about the
And let me see. 1 ball, no strikes for Gilbert.
Cal and Logan Gilbert. It does make me think of
Ichi roll. Yeah, they do the Ichi rolls and stuff too. I mean, you can get all kinds of wild, crazy stuff in Seattle. They got like the crickets or whatever. I'm never going to eat fucking shit like that. Gilbert threw at first. I think that's probably the most like weird item. I mean, I imagine anything that's made, you know, properly or has, you know, some kind of coating on it. I think they have like chocolate covered cricket, and every ballpark has like weird stuff. You know, like they'll have that one weird item. That weird person will be like, fuck it. Or they're drunk and they're like, oh, I'm going to order this. And I actually have heard, you know, the TV people that they've interviewed, that people that have actually got crazy enough to try it, they actually say that it's not bad, which I don't blame them. Will I ever do it? Probably not. I'll stick to the Ichiro dogs and the nacho helmets and the pizza and the burgers. I don't, you know, if I'm going to a ballpark, I don't need to have no cricket or chocolate covered crickets in Seattle. You know, I'm not Bear Grylls. Popped up for Adames. 2-1 count. Yeah, the large C of the naughty. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And that's it. I mean, obviously, me being Asian and me being half Japanese and half Czech and European and everything, you'd be like, oh, you know, that would be something that, you know, oh, maybe that I would buy, but I'm never going to fucking get sushi at a ballpark. That's just not my mode. Maybe when I'm at home chilling, you know. Kelenic, 3-0 Brew Crew. They are mashing us right now, which I'm not surprised. But this is not good because this is our second best pitcher. 3-0 Brew Crew. Kind of knew this was probably going to happen. Here's a couple photos for you. See if I can get you a devil logo in the corner at some point before the game's over. Appreciate your donation and support to the channel. That's a cool one. And I'll get you a few more. 3-0 Brew Crew, top of the third, runner at second, 2 away. Yeah, unbelievable. Next up, first baseman Rowdy Tellez, 0 for 1 with a K. Oh, 1 pitch, chop foul. Yeah, I love sushi, but just not at the ballpark. You know, I don't, you know, it's like, you know, regardless if you're drinking beer or not, I mean, I don't think there would be any scenario in my life that I would order. I mean, I guess I can't say I would never order. Never order would be like the cricket thing, but I guess if I really was in the mood, but that would probably be like my 10th choice. You know, that would be something that I would just eat at home, you know, or go to a restaurant, you know, and eat, but not at Seattle ballpark. I don't know. There's other foods that you want to eat. You want to eat ballpark food. 1-2 pitch. Got him looking. There we go. 4th strikeout for Gilbert, but not enough. Going to the bottom of the third, Brewers up 3-0. And then we got to get a photo up here for Sarah here. Oh, definitely Milwaukee's going to win. 100%. I'd be very surprised if we can come back in this game.
16 years from today, Greg Gerstner will finally
Absolutely.
the perfect cannonball. Unsuspecting friends? Check.
Right. And that's why they have it. They have it, not only for the Asian people, but they have it for people that love sushi, which is going to be anyone of any race, of any culture. If you're willing to try it and if they have a good place, it might be something a part of your diet, whether you're vegan or not vegan. But absolutely. The Seattle really tries to cover their bases for all different types of cultured food, which is awesome. Yeah, I'll take a look at that food here in a second in the DM here. Let me see. And then you want some dusty roads. Okay. One sec.
It's your journey on every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty. Get 0% APR on the Tucson.
Try to get some photos up here for your generous donators to support.
I am so excited to be the ultimate fan from Idaho. I had the ultimate
And we're going to go here to the bottom of the third in just one moment.
Submit your photo and story to LinSports.com and you can win a trip to Fan Appreciation Night.
The next Buffalo Shoot Casino Pen Report.
I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you, too.
This early season, Brewers
All right, next up for the Mariners here in the bottom of the third, second baseman Colton Wong. Oh, bullpen ERA leaders this season. Oh, surprise, surprise. Brewers number 1, 2.11 ERA. Mariners 11, 3.43. Everything is just going just so great for Milwaukee. Starting pitching, closers, everyone in their lineup is batting like 225 or better. They don't got anybody like the Mariners that are batting 106 like Colton Wong right now. You guys can have him back on Milwaukee. But hell, if he went back, he probably would be better. Defense is good. I know he's got a couple gold gloves under his belt in his career, but hitting is just fucking terrible. 0 for 3 this series, and let's make it 0 for 4 or 5. One away. Too easy. Next up, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Come on, baby. Homered last night. Got a little chopper single early on. Let's go, Julio. Julio! Here we go. Yes, 2 for 2 today. I'll take it. We just need to capitalize off that. Ball in. Let's go, baby. Nice job, J-Rod. Appreciate you. I mean, we're more than likely going to lose this game, but the only way that we're going to be able to try to catch up is if our, 1 through 6 hole hitters can do something. Nice job, J-Rod. Next up, first baseman Ty France. 1-0 Kraken. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Chris says you can have Wong. No, you can have him back. We don't want him. I mean, like I said, with him and AJ Pollock and Teoscar Hernandez, I was already a little skeptical, on those three. And I know Teoscar had some pretty good stats for the Blue Jays, but when you get guys like that, it's either like all or nothing. It's like home run or strikeout. And we know a lot of those guys, like Max Muncy for the Dodgers, he's kind of like that too. It's like strikeout, 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 and then he'll go yard with like a 3-run homer and maybe win the game for you. But I want a guy that's a little bit more consistent with singles, doubles, triples, moving guys over. There we go. There we go, Ty. Maybe we can come back this inning. Runners at first and second. Nice little bloop singles by Julio and Ty France. Next up, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Let's go. Jack Hughes penalty shot. Well, I remember at the beginning of the year, you were telling me that they weren't really that good. So for them to get to this point, they must have had a pretty good turnaround. Come on, Suarez. Bottom of the third, Brew Crew up 3-0. Runners at first and second. Julio at second. Ty France at first, 1 away. 0 for 1, ground out in the first inning for Eugenio Suarez. 32 pitches in for Ray. He's doing his thing. 0-1 pitch to Suarez. I mean, if we could get a jack here, a dinga, and I mean, I'm not going to expect it, but that would be sweet. At least it would be 3-3. We'd probably still lose the game, but at least it would make it a little bit more interesting, not only for people watching at home, but obviously people that are there. Come on, Suarez. 0-2 pitch to Eugenio. Pitch is low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, that actually looks fire. Wow. Damn, that actually looks pretty fucking good. And I know some people, like I said, some people are vegetarian. Some people, oh, he hit him. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, he went down. I hope he didn't break his arm. Oh, no. He hit him right in the arm. There's no padding there. Suarez is down on the ground wiggling. That's not good. It didn't even hit him in the elbow pad. It hit him in the forearm. The fans are booing. Come on, Ray. Don't be fucking dirty. What was that? Now we got guys' bases loaded. Oh, I hope his arm is okay. He said, hold on. Fucking tried to pick him up by the arm. Don't be an idiot, trainer. He just got hit in the arm and you're trying to grab it, pulling him up, dumbass. I wonder how fast that last pitch was, too. Let me look. Let me see if it actually hit the padding or not. Here's the replay. Oh, right on the elbow underneath the pad. Holy shit. That fucking hurt. He's got the pad and it hit. Of course it hits right underneath the pad. And I don't think that was dirty. It just lost control. I don't think Colin is known as a dirty pitcher. Fuck. You could hear that too. And he goes straight to the ground. He's one of our best players, man. Let's see if they're going to have him continue to play or if they're going to. I mean, we can't really afford to substitute him. Our lineup already is kind of shitty as it is, and we're down 3-0. Now they're having a little mound visit to see what they have planned here. We just got to make sure we don't hit into a double play. And that's exactly what Milwaukee wants us to do. Hit into a double play so they can get out of this inning unscathed and still have that 3-0 lead. It's bottom of the third, 3-0 Brew Crew with bases loaded, and we got our guy, Big Dumper Cal Raleigh up. But Odin's son, I actually looked at that photo of the sushi plate in Seattle. It actually looks better than I thought it would. It actually looks really good. Just don't know if I would want that in Seattle, though. Nacho helmet, burgers, pizza, and a lot of times we'll eat before we get in, and that way we limit to one small thing that we eat there, and we can get more food outside the stadium or beginning or after and whatnot. But sometimes you got to have a beer or a dog or nacho helmet or whatever. It's a part of being at the ballpark. It's all part of the experience. Not just the game, not trying to get a foul ball, which I'm definitely going to do, but getting that food too. I got to keep my streak going. So I've gotten 3 baseballs in 7 games, and I'm going to be going. So if I can get 5 baseballs in 9 games, just call me Zach Hampel Jr., but I'm not a DB. Not going to step in front of kids and be an asshole. I do respect Zach, though, with him going to all the stadiums and knowing where to be but just the petty shit on trying to steal baseballs from kids. Dude, you already get a baseball or 2 every game that you're at. There's no point of trying to steal extra ones. Do you have to be such an asshole to get 5 baseballs when a kid doesn't even get 1? You know what I mean? Raleigh, let's go. Go, 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 go. Let's go. 3-2 Brew Crew with runners at second and third. Woo! Let's go. That's my guy. Fuck yeah. Let's go, Mariners. Let's go, Cal. And he's got a splint on his thumb, so he can't catch properly or hit properly. Hey, he connected fucking there. Exit velocity, 107. Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. Next up, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez. Let's go, baby. Sorry, Chris, we can't all be blessed and be 12-5 like you with the Brewers. We got to take every single thing that we get. And remember, like I said, I've been a fan since the mid-'80s. We've had 4 good seasons since I've been alive. I'm 40. Okay, 1995, right? The 95 slide with Griffey, Edgar Martinez, right? 97, Griffey's fucking, MVP year, 2001, Ichiro's rookie year, and last year with Julio. So, hey, your boy will get excited about anything good that the Mariners can provide since I've only had 4 good years and probably, 35? Come on, we need it. Teoscar batting .250, 3 home runs, 9 ribbies. Runners at second and third. Bottom of the third, 3-2 Brew Crew. Pitches low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, Teoscar. Let's go, baby. You think the Brewers are going to fall apart? I don't know, bro. Like I said, the Cardinals and the Mariners, I think we're supposed to be better this year, starting off, but pitching has really been the bugaboo, and you guys have been great on every single, facet of the game. It's just, sometimes you just don't know how hot a team is going to be. Like, no one expected Tampa to roll off so many wins, in a row before they got their first loss. And, it's still early, but obviously starting off 12-5 is great. Popped up for Teoscar. There we go. Sacrifice. 3-3, baby. Suarez comes home. Woo! Let's go. I did not think we would be able to tie this up. Thank God. There we go. We're in the bottom of the third. 3-3. We're tied up, baby. At least Teoscar didn't hit into a double play or hit into something terrible. We already have 2 outs, so it wouldn't be a double play, but it seems like all the time Teoscar is going to be doing something like that. All right, here we go. Another guy that can get us the lead and go up 4-3, Jarred Kelenic. Let's go, baby. Pitches inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Come on, Jarred. Yeah, but this is unusual for the Mariners. When we get down and our starting pitcher, if it's our second best guy and you rip off 3 on him, a lot of times mentally the game is over because he's fucked. It's like mentally he just knows. And then obviously after he goes out, what is the pitching going to be after him? Even worse. So, and like I said, Munoz, our closer's injured. A lot of the guys that we have in the mid relievers and the closers are terrible. So it's like, it's very rare to actually have the mid relievers or closers do better than the starter, or at least do as good as the starter. So we'll see. One pitch. Kelenic. Drifting foul. Let's go. All of my Mariner buddies are hitting me up. They're like, are you watching this? Yeah, of course, dude. Doing the game. 1-2 pitch for Jarred. Pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the third. We're knotted up at 3. 2 away. Ray still on the mound. 47 pitches in. And it's a 2-2 count for Jarred Kelenic. Two balls, 2 strikes for Kelenic. Pitch is outside. Good eye. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count is full. Come on, Jarred. Kelenic batting .327. Just went under Ty France, who's batting .329, but he was at like .360. Kelenic, chop foul. Count is still full. Jameson in the building. What's good? 65 to go. A 3-2 pitch from Ray. Walked him. There we go. Runners at the corners, baby. But the problem is that can we really count on La Stella, Caballero, or Wong? And the answer is no. So we'll see what happens here. But I highly doubt we're going to get anything here. Wish we were not in the bottom part of the order in the 7, 8, and 9 slot, but maybe they will. Maybe La Stella can do something for me. I don't expect him to go yard. That would probably be the most crazy shit ever if he goes for like a 3-run jack. Don't know if he even has that in him, but I'll take just a nice little single. Kelenic? I don't know. That's a good question, Chris. 0-1 count. Bottom of the third, we're knotted up at 3 with the Brew Crew. Runners on the corners at first and third, 2 away. 0-1 pitch from Ray to La Stella, who's batting a great .071. Is that good? Is that good, Chris? .071? Little blooper. Yes, he dropped it. Or did he catch it? He dropped it. Yes. Go, 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 go. Okay, let's go. .071. Apparently it is good enough. Bang, baby. Let's go. Boom. Yelich he dove for it, but then his mitt went the wrong way. I'll take it. 4-3. Mariners. Unbelievable. Hell yeah. That's rare. That shit does not happen often. Oh, almost hit him. Next up, shortstop taking over for J.P. Crawford with the night off, Jose Caballero. And obviously he has no stats because this is his first opportunity. He's 0 for 1. So we'll see if he can end up doing something. Bottom of the third, 4-3 Mariners. We just took the lead. Runners on the corners, 2 away. 1-0 pitch to Jose. Pitches in the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, Jose. All right, Odin, thank you so much for all your support, brother. You the man. 1-1 pitch. Damn, both of his hits went like almost to the warning track. He's got a little bit of power. I'm a little surprised there. They've been, 2 pop outs, but if you're going almost to the warning track on both, that's a little shocking. So I think that, maybe we can find a DH spot for Jose, maybe. I mean, it didn't lead to anything just yet, but hey, what a great inning for us. I did not know that was going to happen tonight. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's get the Brewers set up here. All right, leading off for the Brewers in the top of the 4th inning. Let me adjust this here as well. All right, we're going to the top of the 4th. Leading off for the Brew Crew. Third baseman, Brian Anderson, 0 for 1. Batting second in the order, 0 for 1, center fielder Garrett Mitchell. I like him a lot. And batting third, catcher Victor Caratini. Let's go. Well, that was a hell of an electric inning for the Mariners. I love it. We'll see if we can keep it up.
Lord Stanley is calling, and the Kraken are ready to answer. Root Sports is your home for live first-round coverage of the Stanley Cup playoffs. From pregame, they battle from the start to postgame, after the game for this team, and everything in between.
Oh my gosh. That was just shocking, man. I mean, like I said, I watch every game, so you kind of get a flow and a feel on how the game is going to go, but I did not expect that. I thought maybe, we would get Ray maybe with like 1 or 2 runs before he went out, but sometimes if you get on a little bit of a, Uncle Mo and you get a little bit of that momentum and 1 hit leads to 2, 2 hits leads to 3, then you ended up hitting Suarez and, everything kind of just, kind of blossomed into a great inning there. I was very shocked by that, but I'll take it. Top of the 4th inning, 4-3 M's. See what Brian Anderson can do here for the Brew Crew. One. Now they tied it up. Avalanche and the Kraken. 0-2 pitch to Anderson. Pitch is low. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Struck him out. Sit down. Next up, center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
A good start to this fourth inning for Logan Gilbert. Gilbert is a slider. Delivery super low. You make the call. It's like Farrell got around with the front. 5 strikeouts, 4 looking for Logan Gilbert.
Pitch is high. 1 ball, no strikes. Come on, Logan. 5 Ks for Logan, even though he was giving up 3 runs, which is pretty wild. He is our second best pitcher. He's not as good as Luis Castillo, but he's damn good. And, obviously George Kirby's, going to be in his second year, and he's a little bit behind Gilbert. Do we have any confidence in Robbie Ray? No. Marco Gonzalez? No. Flexen? No. But, you got to have other guys to fill in. 273 average, 3 homers, 6 ribbies for Mitchell. Wow. How is that called a strike when it's like 2 feet above the strike zone? 1 ball, 2 strikes. This ump has not been very good. And I say that almost every game. It's like, what is the strike zone? It's not the same for every ump. Big swing and a miss. Got him. Let's go. 6 Ks for Gilbert. Let's go, baby. Woo! That's my guy. Pretty amazing to have 6 Ks when you've given up 3 runs. But he's found his rhythm now, which is good. Next up, catcher Victor Calatini. Chopper towards first. Fair ball. Back to the pitcher. 1-2-3 inning. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th. Let's go. Good inning for us. Nice job, Logan.
The Kraken and Avs battle it out in Colorado for Game 2 of their first-round matchup.
All right, let me take a quick look. Just flip it over to the Kraken real quick. Let's see what we got going on here. Hopefully it's not a commercial. No. Still in the first period, 5 minutes left, 1-1. Kraken got some really cool jerseys. They got cool colors. Even if you're not in like an NHL fan, playoff hockey is always intense. Colorado's crowd is always going to be rowdy too. Like, even if you don't know all the rules and you don't know a whole lot about hockey, it's still kind of a fun thing to watch. More action than soccer. You can always see a good fight, people beating the shit out of each other. And obviously some, good hockey, good skating, obviously good agility. And obviously we know last year, Colorado and Tampa Bay. This year, Boston versus who is probably what we're going to get. No, you're fine. You keep me posted on everything there. It doesn't matter. Like I said, it is a playoff game, and anything that's going on in the NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, or other MLB games, type it in the chat. I don't mind. Do what you do. It's totally fine. It's not like I don't know who you are or whatever, and you're like spamming up the chat or whatever. So you're good. I want to keep up with as many things as I can, with what's going on. All right, leading off for the Mariners in the bottom of the 4th inning, second baseman Colton Wong. Let's go. Come on, Colton. Pitches outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Colton Wong batting a fantastic 104. I mean, I said that last time about La Stella, and then he ended up getting a nice RBI there, so maybe that'll work. Come on, Wong. 104 average, 0 home runs, only 3 ribbies. Started off the season like 1 for 44. Is that good? 1 for 44 to start off a season on a new team? I think by the time he was at 1 for 30, we were ready to punch his ticket back to Milwaukee. 1-1 pitch. Pitch is inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. I do like his defense, though, like J.P. Crawford, but I just want more as a hitter. And I don't think that's too much to ask. I mean, if you're going to be a shitty hitter, be at least 200. You know what I mean? That's like the lowest I think that you can have before people get really irritated. Like you want to be a shitty hitter at like 250, but that's like not realistic anymore. You know what I mean? Like you don't get guys batting 380, 350, throughout a whole season. It's hard to be over 300. So, 200 to 250 if you're a shitty hitter is ideal. But once you start going under 100 or, you're at 120, I mean, your job is in risk, and he just struck out looking. What's new? One away. And obviously, mental health, I imagine his confidence is fucked too. I don't even know what his fucking batting is, like 2 for 60. All right, next up, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. 2 for 2 in a run. Let's go, baby. Come on, J-Rod. And it all started with J-Rod getting it going. Bottom of the fourth, Mariners up 4-3. Nobody on, 1 away. 1-0 pitch to Julio, my favorite player. Currently. Favorite player all time, Ken Griffey Jr. So, Griffey, Julio, Randy Johnson, Ichiro, Edgar Martinez. The starting 5. 2 for 2, 2 singles in a run for J-Rod. 2-0 pitch. Pitch is low, but called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. This ump is terrible. But again, we've gotten some bad pitches to go our way, so it's only fair that the Brewers get some of theirs that are low or high to go their way. 3 for 6 this series for J-Rod. 2-1 pitch from Ray. Right to Rowdy. 2 away. Can't expect him to go 3 for 3 all the time. He's not Ichiro. It's okay, bro. Next time. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. Let's go, Ty. Takes a strike looking. 0-1 count. Oh, 1 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. 1 ball, 1 strike for Ty. 1 for 2, a single in the third in a run. One pitch. Pitch is inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Batting .329 this season for Ty France. Come on, Ty. Bottom of the fourth, Mariners up 4-3, down 3-0, fighting away. Little dribbler to the shortstop, and there it is. End of the 4th inning, 4-3 Mariners. Let's go to the top of the 5th.
Actually, no, Justine. My famous Chicago is local 99 cents. Order on the deck app or online. Going on.
I am shocked that we came back, though. Like I said, I've watched many, many, many games, and normally when you get down 3-0 and you have shitty 7, 8, and 9 hole hitters, you don't come back. And if you starting pitcher who's your second best gives up 3 runs, a lot of times it's mental, and you just can't get into the rhythm. But surprisingly, Gilbert's got 6 Ks, which is unusual to give up 3 runs. So I'll take that, and we'll see what happens here in these next few innings. I mean, it is possible Gilbert will get to maybe 8 Ks before his night is over. All right, Brew Crew, you are up next. Got to give you your logo and your proper love. Leading off for the Brew Crew, second baseman, Bryce Durang. 0 for 1 with a K for Bryce. Batting second, right fielder Owen Miller, 1 for 1 with a run. And batting third in the lineup, 2 for 2 with 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and a solo dinger in the top of the first, Christian Yelich. Yeah, it's like if you've never really got into hockey before, or you're just kind of watching, the intensity and the crowd in playoff hockey makes it so much better. You know, like it's like in NBA. NBA regular season sometimes can be boring, but when you go to the playoffs, the crowd is more into it. The players are more into it. The energy is there. But I think that NHL action goes up a little bit more than the NBA, unless it's like a really good matchup where we get like Milwaukee versus Boston, and then everyone's going to be on the edge of their seats. And speaking of that, tomorrow, and I don't know if Giannis's injury still is, because last time I saw it, it said doubtful for tomorrow, but we got Lakers Grizzlies at 4:30. I'm not going to be able to do that, but I might be able to do Heat Bucks at 6, and it's Timberwolves Nuggets, and I think I'd rather watch Giannis, but is he actually going to play? And the injury report says doubtful. Wesley Matthews is out. Tyler Hero is out. And then Lowry is doubtful. So we'll see. I hope Giannis plays, but we're not going to have a Dodger or Mariner game to do tomorrow. I believe either Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. I think it's tomorrow. Let me take a quick peek at the schedule. Wednesday. We play at 1:10, so it's too early. So I'll watch the game here, but with Marco Gonzalez, but I won't be able to record because girlfriend works from home as well. And she'll be in the office here in the studio from 7 a.m. till 4. So earliest I can record is like 4:30 or 5. Got him. Nice strikeout for Logan Gilbert. Let's go. 7 Ks for Logan. My guy. Next up, right fielder Owen Miller. One ground out, 5 flyouts, 7 strikeouts. I'll take it. Very rare. Like I said, I have watched many, many, many opportunities, from Luis Castillo, Gilbert, George Kirby. And I would say if you had 10 games where you give up 3 runs, right, early on with your second best pitcher and you're down 3-0, usually the pitcher isn't going to get to 7 to 10 Ks, let alone they're not going to come back. And they did. So very rare. Maybe like 1 game out of 10 this happens. And still the Brewers are one of the best teams in baseball. So if they come back in an inning or 2 after Gilbert goes out, I'm not going to be shocked. 2 away. Little dribbler there by Owen. Next up, left fielder Christian Yelich. So we got the matinee tomorrow, so I won't be able to do the Mariners tomorrow. And then I think, let's see. And then Dodgers. What time do the Dodgers play? Dodgers have the night, or they play at 12:10 against the Mets. So the last game that's on is Blue Jays Astros at 5:10. So we'll probably, and I don't even know if that's going to be televised here in Oregon. So we'll probably end up doing an NBA playoff game. We'll probably end up doing the Bucks game versus the Heat. I could always end up doing the Nuggets game. Get a tie. There we go. Good defense, Ty. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 5th. I mean, I could always do like an AEW Dynamite stream or whatever at 5, but I don't know. We'll decide tomorrow what we decide to do. I have to obviously get it on the East Coast feed if I end up doing that. So we'll find out. I wouldn't mind watching a little bit of NBA playoff basketball, unless the Kraken are on or something of that nature. But we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll in the morning, and we'll figure out what we're going to do tomorrow. It'll either be AEW Dynamite, it'll be the NBA playoffs, or maybe some NHL playoffs. I'll let the fans decide. We'll figure it out. All right, next up for the Mariners,
Everyone can use a little help now and then.
as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, we're up 4-3. Nice epic comeback. Leading off for the Mariners, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 with a run. He got hit right underneath the elbow last time that he was up, but he was actually the one that got us that lead, so I'll take that. Batting second in the order, 1 for 2 with a run and 2 RBIs. Big dumper, Cal Raleigh. And batting third, 0 for 1 with an RBI and a K, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez, the former Blue Jay. So this is a good chunk of the lineup here, and hopefully we can cash in at that point. So yeah, and that's why when you end up doing the bets, you have to be able to talk to people that know the opposing team. And if you're just doing it based off record, it's one thing. But if you're going to be going against the Mariners, like no matter if our record isn't that good, never bet against the Mariners when Luis Castillo, or Logan Gilbert or Kirby is pitching. If you want to try to win money, if you're going to try to win money, you do it when Marco Gonzalez is pitching, Flexen is pitching, or Robbie Ray. If you go with those 3, you have probably a 90% chance to win your bet. But if you do it with the top 3 pitchers that we have, there's a chance that you may lose because you never know. We're always going to bring more energy with our top 3 guys, Kirby, Gilbert, and Castillo. Facts. Pitch is low, but called strike. Unbelievable. This ump is terrible. But again, I guess if you're going to call it terrible on both sides. This guy's strike zone is much bigger than the box on TV. 286 average, 2 homers, 13 ribbies for Eugenio. Popped up. Miller, 1 away. Next up, catcher, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Patty in the building. What it do, brother? How are you? Shep in the building. How are you, man? Cal popped up. Oh, they got 2 guys running into each other. Oh, what a catch. Bryce Terang with a nice, I thought they were going to collide into each other. Nice grab there in the outfield by Bryce. 2 away. I just hate when I see guys looking up, running full speed, or it's like 2 or 3 guys, and you just never know if they're going to slam into each other and injure themselves. I don't want to see anyone get hurt. I mean, even if it's the opposing team. Sometimes guys that run into each other, they end up being out for a few days. That could derail you, based on how good you're doing. Pitch is low. Another really out of the zone pitch called a strike. This guy's strike zone is ridiculous. Yeah, seriously, this guy is it's like 2 inches below what you see on the screen there, and they're still calling that strikes. We're down 0-1 count. I think this ump has called like 8 bad pitches so far. Popped up. Back to the wall. End of the 5th inning. Mariners still up 4-3. Let's go to the top of the 6th. How are you doing, bro? What's good, man? I hope that you're doing well. Yeah, well, it wasn't supposed to be a close game, Nemo. I mean, we were down 3-0, and I was like, oh, God, it's going to be one of these games. But anytime you got your second best pitcher, you got to have faith because I just feel, I don't know, it's like the psychology of sports, but when you got someone really good on the mound, I think the effort from the hitters is a little bit higher. Like when you go into the game and you got Flex in there or Robbie Ray or Marco Gonzalez, who normally loses all the time, all 3 of those guys, are you really going to be able to put up like everything that you got? I think just the psychology of sports is like, well, we're going to fucking lose. Maybe I'll, get some hits or maybe I'll go yard. But I feel like the overall team concept, if you go in thinking you're going to lose, chances are you are going to lose. But if you actually go in thinking, hey, we have a shot, we got our best guy or second best guy, third best guy, then the effort from the hitters is a little bit better. But really our problem has been the pitching, the mid relievers, the closers, and the DH spot, and the 7, 8, and 9 hole. So, I mean, it's, I guess, how it goes. Not every team is going to be deep all the way through 1 through 9. All right, next up, the former Mariner and now the current Milwaukee Brewer, who's been injured for a little bit, starting his first game back on DH, 0 for 2, the former Mariner with a K, Jesse Winker. Second in the lineup, shortstop Willie Adams. And batting third, first baseman Rowdy Tellez. All right, let's see what Winker does here. He had a few boo birds come out, which is kind of rare. Seattle usually doesn't really boo too many guys when they come back. I'm not sure if Jesse Winker necessarily was like a fan favorite in Seattle. I don't think I would go that far, but I guess it's all about production and effort. And I think that a lot of the players in the clubhouse and the dugout and the organization thought he was kind of lazy and he wasn't really putting in the work like everyone else, like BP, and just like weightlifting and just doing all the things that the other guys were doing, like where there was chances where he could have played and was like, nah, maybe, I don't know. So at that point, if effort's not there, we're going to get rid of you. And that's what happened. So I don't think he's a terrible player, though. He just popped out, one away. We'll take that. All right, let's see what Big Willie style does here. Bottom of the 6, or top of the 6, 4-3 Mariners. One away, 1 for 2, an RBI double in the third for Willie. Oh, 1 pitch. Ooh, connected deep. Back, gone. Well, I guess he did go Big Willie style on my ass, huh? Well, I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Nice solo shot there. Now we're knotted up at 4. What a good game today. Much better than yesterday. You guys just blew us out. Big Willie style going yard. Next up, first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Yeah. Well, when Allen Robinson was on the, the Bears, he was like one of their best guys, right? And then he fell out of favor to Darnell Mooney. Then he ended up going to the Rams where he was absolute dog shit. And then he's going to go to the Steelers and go out, catch passes from Kenny Pickett. Good luck with that. His career might be fucking over. And he used to be a top 10 receiver. He's not a top 10 receiver anymore. And hell, he might not even be a top 20 receiver. That's just being real. You got to have a good quarterback. That's facts. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts for Rowdy. 2-0 pitch. He takes a strike. I do like Rowdy a lot. 6'4". He's got the good body, but he's a lefty, so he's got that smoothness in his swing. You don't see too many guys that are 6'4" that are a little bit thicker that have a pretty swing. But again, all lefties have smooth swings, man. But it's like very rare to be able to see. I mean, he's not as big as a Prince Fielder or Cecil Fielder. He's not that thick, but he's a bigger guy. He's intimidating in the box. I mean, 6'4", chopper to first, 2 away. It's okay, Rowdy. I can't have you going yard on me every game. And next up, we have third baseman Brian Anderson. No way. Nice. I like Spencer Strider. Nice. 9 Ks. Hell yeah. I know you guys are big Braves fans. So, again, I'll try to do as many games as I can. Mariners and Dodgers will come first for me and my dad since he's been a Dodger fan since the 50s. But anytime Sunday night baseball, or if those two teams aren't playing, I'll do Brewers. I'll do Braves. I'll do other teams, if it's local for me to be able to do here. Top of the 6, we're knotted up at 4. Big swing and a miss for Anderson. 0-2 count. 2 away. 0-2 count for Anderson. What's Gilbert at? 96 pitches. That's a little bit high at this point. He's got 7 Ks, though, so he's got an opportunity to get 8 before he leaves. Pitches low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, baby. Let's go, Logan. You're our second best pitcher, baby. Unless George Kirby takes that role. Maybe you'll go down to third. But at least we have 3, good pitchers. At one point, Marco Gonzalez was our best pitcher. So think about that for a second. If Marco Gonzalez was one of our best pitchers, then you knew we were fucking terrible. Yeah. Castillo's leading. I think he's number 2 in Major League Baseball in ERA. Got him. There we go. Hell yeah. 8 Ks. I'll take that. Nice job, Gilbert. Woo! And that's when when you give up 3 runs and then 4 runs, normally you're not having an 8K day when you give up 4, but when you're Logan Gilbert, sometimes it happens. Awesome, dude. I mean, if he was a little bit more on, he easily could have had 10K today. If like maybe we only gave up 1 run or 2 to you guys. If it was like 4-2 at this point, he would have been at probably 10. Yeah, you guys got him for a bag of Doritos. I mean, the A's are a fire sale. They don't even understand like who's good. They don't care. They can say Moneyball, but they have the worst attendance in baseball. You know how a lot of baseball stadiums will have 20, 30, 40, 50,000 capacity? Dude, these guys get like 11,000 people or less to come to every game. But if the owners aren't willing to pay, the players or to bring people in, why are the A's fans going to show up? Why are they can just watch from home unless they want to get a souvenir? But I guess if you are a real baseball fan, you may want to go to an A's game because you probably have the best chance out of any stadium to get a ball. Whether you're traveling there to see the A's or you're a fan of the visiting team. But I mean, if there's only 11,000 people and it fits like 40 or 50, there's probably a good chance that, you can end up getting a foul ball, move around, sneak down to closer seats if you'd like, All right. Logan Gilbert with 8 Ks. I imagine his day is done. 99 pitches in, and then now we'll probably end up losing the game. And at least we got it knotted up at 4, but we're going to the bottom of the 6th. It's much better this game being 4-4 than it being 4-0. I mean, I just want to be able to compete, but again, it's tough when you're going against one of the best teams in baseball with a 12-5 record. Ray's done. 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 73 pitches. 16 of 23 first pitch strikes, 69.6%. And Ray's better than 2 Ks. I mean, this guy could definitely get 5 or 6. I'm not sure about 8, 9, or 10, but what do they got? They got Milner in now. 64 strikeouts last season, 15 walks. Come on, Jared. Let's go, Kelenic. 1-0 pitch. Oh, he's got the crazy sidearm motion. Anytime I see the guys that do like knuckleball or sidearm, it's just crazy because when I was a kid, you used to see those guys all the time, knuckleball pitchers, and those guys that would do kind of the sidearm, but the wicked sidearm. And this guy's a lefty, so it's going to be difficult. Timeout for Jared, batting .327, 4 home runs and 8 ribbies this season. 2-0 count on Jared. Maybe I need to get Jared a second photo, and that'll give him some luck. Come on, baby. Let's go, Jared. Kelenic pitches outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Yeah, and then what about Michael Harris? What's the I know him and Travis got injured. What about Michael Harris? What's the due date for him? Pitch in the zone, 3 balls, 1 strike. Now I'm doing baseball full time. I'm like, like psychopath in the stats even more. Like when I do it for the NFL and college football. Now it's like MLB. I'm looking at every single team. And he walked them. There we go. But of course, if I know that you guys are fans of teams, I'm going to follow those teams even heavier. So that way that we can bond and I actually know what's going on with your team as the season's going along. I'm not going to just follow the Mariners and the Dodgers for my dad. I'm going to try to do it for some of y'all as well. So. Yeah. I think people have been saying that for a while. But will they actually do it, though? Oh, they got Cooper Hummel in now. They said, LaStella, get the fuck out of here. All right, come on, Cooper. Last season with the Diamondbacks, 66 games, 176 average, 3 homers, 17 ribbies, garbage. But I guess that's what we have is garbage DH, garbage hitters at the 7, 8, and 9. And the only one that's really good in the 7, 8, 9 hole is what? Maybe J.P. Crawford in the 9 hole, and even that's not great all the time. And then maybe Pollock is our best DH. Chopper for Hummel. Double play? Of course it is. Of course it's a double play. Great defense by Milwaukee. All right, come on, Jose. Both of his hits for the first time playing for the Mariners have gone to the warning track. So, yes, he hasn't got a hit, but I'm very shocked to see that he can connect with that kind of power. So, we'll see if Jose can get a hit here. Oh, Jose, another one out towards the deep outfield, about 5 steps from the warning track. So, at least he's connecting, but he's just not getting the hits. But I know that his first hit will come. Maybe not tonight. But that's a good sign. I don't know how much playing time he'll get because JP is our starting shortstop. So good inning for the Brewers. End of the 6th inning. Due up for the Brewers in the Top of the 7th. Let me adjust this so we get the correct inning. All right, leading off for the Brew Crew, center fielder 0 for 2 with a K, Garrett Mitchell. And I really like him a lot. I feel that he's going to be the next star for the team. He's already kind of blossoming into being one of the favorites in Milwaukee and obviously across the league. Yelich has got the name and the star power, but he hasn't really been the same player since 2019. He had a really good year in the last couple years. It's been injuries and kind of a struggle. And I think a lot of people think he's overpaid, but sometimes you got to overpay guys. But you want your guys that you're overpaying to at least be over 300. He's batting 233, so I know it'll go up. But I feel a lot of the Yelich fans are going to shift over and be Mitchell fans. I really like him. I would take him on the Mariners in a heartbeat, but I know the Brew Crew love him, and he's never going to go anywhere. Batting second in the order, catcher, Victor Caratini. And batting third, 0 for 2 with 2 Ks, Bryce Terang. See if Mitchell can get on base here at this at-bat. Yeah. $35. Let's get to a hundo. 65 to go. One pitch away from a quality start. Fuck. But he was going to go, what, for 100 pitches? Still, I know he gave up 4 earned runs, but how many pitchers, do you see give up 4 earned runs that still end up with 8 Ks? Like I said, you could probably watch hundreds of games and only see that scenario happen just a few times on your hand. All right, so let's see who we got coming in. It's Brash. All right, hopefully we can get something out of him.
This is his 10th appearance on the season. 6 2/3 innings, 14 strikeouts, 4 walks.
Come on, Matt. Big swing and a miss. Let's go, Matt. Oh, one pitch is high, wild, back to the net. Holy shit. 1-1 count. Oh for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout for Garrett Mitchell. 1-1 pitch from Brash. He's got the heater when he's on. But we need Munoz back healthy. Not having our closer really hurts. Garrett Mitchell, 268 average, 3 home runs, 6 ribbies. The future of the Milwaukee Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. Like him a lot. 1-2 pitch for Brash. Yeah, baby. Wow, impressive. All in the zone. Matt, let's go. 1 away. Woo! Great pitch. Next up, Gotcha Victor Caratini. Oh, they gave up the no-hitter? Not all the time. Go look up. When's the last time you actually remember a guy getting 8 Ks after giving up 4 runs? I don't remember. And I watch games every day. So, yeah, it could be all in one inning, but sometimes it's spread across a couple different innings. Milwaukee got 1 in the first, 2 in the third, and then 1 in the 6th. So technically it wasn't all in one inning. And usually if a team is hot and they rip someone up, yeah, it could be part of that, but pretty rare. Like I said, usually when you end up getting 8, 9, 10 Ks, usually the other team only has like a run or none, or maybe 2 at the most. 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he get him? Got him. See ya, Victor. Brash, wheeling and dealing. Sit down. Next up, second baseman, Bryce Terang. Yeah, great slider there. And he tried to check swing, went way too far. Let's go, Brash. Nice job so far. Pitch is high. called strike. This ump is terrible. I think I've seen more bad pitches called in this game than any game I've seen this season. That's like the 10th bad pitch call from the Mariners. I mean, each team has probably got 5 or 6 on each side that have been terrible. So I guess it's not just all the bad pitches are going for one team and all the good ones are going out of the zone. Like, it's supposed to be a ball and they call strike, but that's at least 10 or 12 bad pitches that are way outside, way inside, way high, way low that this guy's calling strike. I don't know who this ump is, but he is terrible. 2-1 count to Bryce. I guess if you're calling terrible on both sides, I guess the teams can't get that mad unless it's one of their key guys that gets struck out looking, and it's not even a fucking strike. 2-1 pitch for Brash. Pitch is high. He did not go with the check swing. 3 balls and 1 strike. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. 3-1 pitch on the corner, which should have been a walk and called strike. There's another bad one. 13 bad pitches that have been called strike, which should have been balls. So it's, we're getting bailed out, the Mariners and the Brewers, with this bad ump, but I'd rather have him call it clean, not have this crazy strike zone that he's doing. Pitch is low, walked him. Terang goes to first. 2-out walk for Brash. He's got 2 Ks already, so not bad. Just coming in. Next up for the Brew Crew, right fielder Owen Miller. Yeah, very solid, man. I wouldn't be shocked if the Braves make a deep run or make the World Series this year. It's a long year. It's a long season, so we'll see how it goes. But if you can stay relatively injury-free with your pitching and your solid hitters that you have, yeah, this could be an Atlanta Brave type of year. You guys are very, very good as well. 1 for 2, a double in the 3rd and a run for Owen Miller. Top of the 7th, we're knotted up at 4. 2 away, runner at first. Bryce Terang with the walk. 0-1 pitch from Brash. Popped up, Miller. Right to Julio. Let's go to the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch. All right, next up for the Seattle Mariners, 0 for 2 with a K, not Jared Kelenic. Second baseman, Colton Wong. Let's see what Wong's batting average is, how great it is. Oh, 102. That's good. But at least after that, we get Julio Rodriguez, 2 for 3 with a run. And even his batting average is a lot lower than we expected at this point. I thought at the very least he'd be at 280, and I was hoping for 3 to 320, 256. But he's slowly getting that batting average up. He just needs to realize you don't need to swing for the fences every single at bat. You got to be patient, work the count. And I love it when you go yard, but it's also going to benefit the team getting singles, doubles, triples, moving guys over. And I know he'll learn that more and more and more as the season goes along and as he gets more mature as a player. And then batting third in the inning, first baseman, 1 for 3, all-star Ty France. Yeah, but with this pitch count and everything that they got going on, just because you're doing really well early on doesn't really mean shit. Like I did a Mariner game early on with against the Cubs. We were up 7-0. I'm like, oh, we might actually have a chance to win. It was at Wrigley. And what happened in the next inning? They put up 8 runs. And we ended up losing the game 14-9. So, you can start off really good in an inning and throw up 7 runs, but that doesn't mean that you're going to hang on. And that's a pretty common thing in baseball now. It's like, oh, you got a pretty good starting pitcher. That's nice, but let's see what the mid-relievers and the closers do. And a lot of times they blow the game for you. And what hurts the most is when you have a huge lead, like 7-0, and then you lose 8-7 or worse. There's not a worse feeling than that. All right, come on, Wong. If you don't get a hit here, you're going back to Milwaukee. Pitch is way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm surprised he didn't call that a strike. Pitch on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Surprised that that wasn't called a strike, because based on where this guy has been calling strikes, outside of the zone, low in the zone, high in the zone, that normally would have been a strike 3. Looking. Let's see what happens here. Wong, 2-2 count. Really outside. Count is full. Good eye, Wong. Maybe, I mean, the only way that we can use Wong is just hope that he doesn't swing and we can get him on a walk. That's kind of sad when I can't even count on him as a hitter. I just got to hope that he gets walked. Because either that, it's going to be a pop-up or a ground out every fucking time. Or a strikeout looking. Like anything that you could think of getting out, that's Colton Wong. All right. $35, 65 to go. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Jameson or Shep or one of y'all, if you want to handle the dono duties for me. I don't know how long you guys are going to be in here, but if you're going to be in here for a little bit to take over for Sarah, that would help. What's going on? Are they making a pitching change? Well, Julio's up, so they don't want to fuck this up. 2 for 3 in a run. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out. I'm going to go flip over to the Kraken game real quick to see what's going on here. Wow, Kraken is up 2-1 on the Avalanche, who actually won the Stanley Cup last year. And the Kraken are on the road. That's pretty impressive to think that a team could be an expansion team. And then if you can get to the playoffs in the 2nd or 3rd year of your team's existence, that's pretty wild. I mean, no one expects the Kraken to win a series. You know what I mean? But again, the Mariners didn't make the playoffs for 21 years. And with the addition of Julio and Kirby, we actually beat the Blue Jays. I don't know if anyone really thought we were going to do that. If we would have got off to a better start and not have Robbie Ray in there, we might have been able to, take the Astros to the limit. And they ended up winning it all last year. But we definitely handed them a couple games, and Ray giving up that big home run to Yordan Alvarez, that one ripped the heart out. All right, Kraken, you're at least hanging in. Avalanche aren't as good as they were last year. They're not going to more than likely win the Stanley. Boston looks like the best team in NHL. I don't watch hockey on a regular basis at all, but I try to keep up a little bit, on what's going on with everything. 13 minutes left in the second period. Ooh, big hit by the Avalanche. Knocked his ass to the ground. All right, I'm gonna get too caught up in the Avalanche game, and then I got to make sure I don't miss this Julio at bat. Oh, it's all good. Anyone can root for anyone, man. I show proper love to every team that we play against. I'm not gonna, be a hater. Like I said, if I was just gonna be a pure Seattle Mariner fan and a hater towards all the other teams, I wouldn't pull up photos for any of the other visiting teams at all. You know what I mean? But of course, I want to be able to show the love. And obviously, if you can show love with everyone, it takes a lot more prep time for me. But again, I think that the fans that come in here and watch, it's cool to be able to see HD 4K photos of your favorite players. It doesn't have to be all the Mariner guys, Julio, first pitch, popped up. Be more patient, Julio. 2 away. God, Julio just swinging on these first pitch strikes. Come on, Julio. You're hurting the team. You're not helping. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. Bottom of the 7th, 2 away. We're knotted up at 4. Brew Crew had a 3-0 lead, and I thought this one was fucking over like yesterday's game. But luckily, we got on a little string of runs, and we got 4 runs in the 3rd, unbelievably, and here we are. There we go. Oh, good defense there, Terang. That was an easy inning. End of the 7th inning. You got to be able to work the count. And that's one thing that kind of frustrates me with Julio and France and Suarez. It's like swinging on first pitch strikes. It's like if the guy did it on the last at bat, can you not do it? And it's like you get, 3 pitches and then all of a sudden the inning's over? Come on. That's not helping the team at all. All right, Brew Crew, your turn. Well, when you guys ended up having that big lead, I didn't really know what to think. I was like, okay, how is this game going to go? Then you guys got out to that 3-0 lead, but then we had that great, fantastic third inning with 4 runs to tie it, and then that's me right there. So before and then after. But I don't know if we're going to win this game. I mean, anything can happen. All right, let's see what the Brew Crew's got going up here next. Leading off for the Brew Crew, left fielder, 2 for 3, 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and a solo dinger in the top of the first. 300 and, how much was it, 60 or 380? 360 feet, Christian Yelich. If they make any changes with this, we'll know. But as of right now, 0 for 3 with a K, DH Jesse Winker. And batting third, shortstop, 2 for 3 with a run, 2 RBIs, Willie Adams. And he had a nice solo dinger in the top of the 6th to tie the game up 4-4. So you got 2 out of the 3 guys that have went yards. So we're going to really have to be tough here to get out of this. Let's go to the top of the 8th. Let me look at the sub count here too. So I think we're like 100 and some change. I have it in there. Let's take a quick peek. And if you guys like the broadcast and what we're doing, show some love. Even if, like I said, you don't have to necessarily donate if you don't want to or can't. But anyone can smash the like button, sub to the channel, chat in the room. Let's see. We need 185 subs to get to 20,000. So if you want to be a part of that and you appreciate the hard work that I'm putting in, any little thing that you can do will really help. And I appreciate the 2 people that are in the room that subbed so far. Thank you so much. And we're 185 to go to 20,000. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate that. Like I said, if you end up watching my videos, I mean, I've been doing this for 11 years, right? So this is my 7th year on YouTube. And, I do everything. I do NFL. I do college football. I do NBA. I do college hoops. I do NASCAR. I do baseball. I do WWE. I do AEW. I literally do everything. So it takes a lot of skill to be able to know what you're doing. Lots of prep, but I feel that it's worth it. And there's not a lot of people that do play-by-play in baseball because it's hard. Most people do watch parties, and I don't blame them. Top of the 8th, we're knotted up at 4. Gabe on the mound. Let's see what Spire does for us with the lefty. Yelich. 1 ball, 1 strike. I will be doing NHL playoffs. I probably will be doing the Stanley Cup. The Kraken are obviously playing the Avalanche now, so depending on the schedule, I might do some Kraken games. But as far as once we get to the Stanley Cup, at that point, I'll do some Stanley Cup games. But at that point, it's not really going to be me doing play-by-play. It'll be kind of more of like a watch party. Because obviously I think I need to firm up my knowledge a little bit more on NHL and soccer. Like I kind of get it to a certain degree, but I mean, unless you're not watching every day, you're not going to know all the ins and outs. So, but I feel I am one of the most versatile YouTubers that's on the planet. A lot of guys, they're specialty guys. They only do NFL or they only do their team, or like Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night. Anybody can do that. You know what I mean? But when you can do many, many things very well, I mean, that definitely shows the skill set there. So. All right, Yelich, I see you. Now they're having a little visit at the mound. Single to left by Yelich. Next up, DH Jesse Winker, unless they make a change here. Oh, are they making a change? Is it Contreras now? I was going to say, I would assume that they would make the change. Yep, they did. Because I was like, why would you want to have Winker still up there? 0 for 3. Might as well put in the better player. And hopefully the Milwaukee Brewers and their photography crew can come up with some better photos. A lot of them are blurry. They don't look good. But this is probably the fire one that I could find. Cool hat, cool shades. And eventually when they have better photos, then we'll have a nice Brew Crew one. Contreras filling in for Winker at the DH. Chopper, double play. 1, 2, baby. There we go. Double play. I like that. Maybe should have stuck with Winker. Next up, shortstop Willie Adams. Big Willie style. He homered last in the top of the 6th to tie it up 4-4. Another pitch that is a ball. It's called strike. We're trying to keep track. I think that's 13 bad calls from this ump today. By far the worst that I've seen this season calling games. 0-1 pitch. Chop foul. 0-2 count. 2 for 3. Solo dinger and a double. 2 RBIs for Big Willie style. Chris in the building. What to do? I appreciate you. I mean, you got to give the fans the full experience. Plus, I'm the only one I feel that does streams this way. You know, a lot of people do streams and they have like the stat page behind. Big swing and a miss. Got him. You know, anyone can be lazy and put a stat page behind you. But I think that, you know, as far as aesthetics, you got to have a good thumb. You got to have a good background. But, I mean, what would you rather look at? A bunch of fucking stats on an ESPN page? Or would you actually like to look at, like, your fucking players and, like, cool photos? And for me, I would rather have it actually look like an actual broadcast. And so it does make it challenging since I'm fully producing the show by myself on the fly. So there's a lot of button clicking that I have to do throughout the game. But I feel that the overall product is worth it. So, I mean, there is a reason why Peter Schrager and EA Sports and all these people watch me and follow me and try to steal my material. So, you know, even though I'm not big time yet, you know, I'm on the cusp of 20K, but I think they recognize what I'm doing. All right, as we go to the bottom of the 8th, let's see what the Mariners can do here. Milwaukee is a fantastic team. It's going to be very tough to beat them at any point. All right, leading off in the bottom of the 8th inning, third baseman Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 2 with a run, and he got hit by a pitch, but it started that little momentum drive that we needed. Batting second, 1 for 3 and a run, 2 RBIs, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. And batting third, 0 for 2 with an RBI and a K, Teoscar Hernandez. Let's go, Ems. I'm good, man. I'm good. What's good with you, man? I appreciate that. And honestly, like if you listen, because people have been telling me my voice has been a radio, TV, podcast voice since I was like 15. I'm 40. So I always knew that, talking sports was going to be my dream and my goal and kind of my destiny. But as far as like football, a lot of people can do like football games. But as far as baseball is concerned, doing the pitch by pitch, it's not easy. You have to do a lot of research. You have to do a lot of reading. You have to be up on the league. You just can't just hop in and think that you're going to be able to call a baseball game. It's much more difficult than I think people think. Football is a lot easier than baseball. That's big facts. But I'm always up to the challenge. And I started doing baseball last year. This is my first year doing it full time from the beginning season to the end. And I'm already very, very comfortable with it. And like I said, I love vibing with you guys. I appreciate that. He said, I acknowledge. I don't got to be Roman Reigns, though. I don't got to be part of the bloodline. All right, Matt Bush is in. I actually do like Matt Bush. Guy's pretty solid. 74 strikeouts, 18 walks last season, and 59.2 innings pitched. Big swing and a miss from Suarez. Come on, baby. Bottom of the 8th, we're knotted up at 4 when we were down 3-0. Come on, Mariners. And the Brewers, they don't need to win this game. They're 12-5. If they drop to 12-6, they're ecstatic that they only have 5 losses right now, just like I would be if we were 12-5. But when you're the Mariners and the pitching has sucked, the DH has sucked, the 7, 8, 9 hole has sucked all year. We're 8-9. So I would really love to get to 500 again. I want to get above 500 at some point. Chopper towards third base, foul. And I'm going to Seattle for my first game actually to watch this season, and I'm going to 2 games against the Cardinals. So definitely going to be trying to get a foul ball. Last year, I was incredibly lucky. I ended up getting a Julio Rodriguez rookie foul ball, and then a few weeks later, I went to go see the Yankees, and I told people, I'm going to get an Aaron Judge ball, and I did. So I don't know if it gets any better than Aaron Judge's 62 homer a year and getting a ball, and then also getting a Julio ball. Big swing and a miss, struck him at. But I am going to try to get a Goldschmidt or Arenado ball, maybe another Julio ball. We'll see what happens. but we got really good seats, and I'm a honey badger. So I'm always, in that ready position to try to get a foul ball. And I've been to 7 Mariner games, and I've gotten 3. And then I've gotten 2 AAA balls when I was 10. So it's kind of in my blood. I'm not going to knock anybody over. I'm not going to spill anybody's beer. I'm not going to be an asshole like Zach Hampel and steal it from a fucking kid. Kids always come first, for the baseballs and the memorabilia. But if there's going to be an adult that's going to get a fucking ball, it's going to be me. I'm a big kid, and I got the hands and the awareness to get it. So I'm not going to be dirty about it. I'm just going to be ready. And if you don't act within the first 1.5 seconds, you're not going to get the ball. Period. Foul ball, a ball thrown up into the stands after the inning ends, or a home run ball. Facts. Bottom of the 8th, 1 away. Pitch is low. 2 balls, 1 strikes. Let's go. And it was kind of creepy, too, because I actually predicted that I would get the Julio ball and the Judge ball, and then I did. I don't know what it is about the sports gods, but they just always put me in a position to win. You just got to act. Big swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 for 3. 2-run double in the 3rd and a run. But it's funny, too, because every time I go to Seattle, two out of the 3 baseballs that I've gotten assaulted after I got the ball. One time by a guy who body checked me when he dropped the ball twice, and then I picked it up and he slammed me and my knees into the steps, and my knees bled from the 1st inning to the 9th inning, but I got that ball. That was a Kike Hernandez ball with the Dodgers when I went with my dad a year before COVID. And then when I got the Aaron Judge ball, a girl turned around after I got the ball when it got thrown up there, and then she slapped me on the leg and started screaming at me because she thought she was a Karen and she was entitled to the ball. She was a cute girl, blonde, probably in her 20s, but you can't act like that. She was there with her boyfriend, her son, and her mom and dad. Everyone was fucking like irate with them. I could have got them thrown out of the game too. Struck him out, but I'm not going to do that to that family. But imagine if I would have did that. If I would have screamed at someone and slapped her on the leg or the guy, I'm ejected. I'm out of the stadium. I'm kicked out, so. But all in all, I didn't react because I got the Aaron Judge ball. I don't, it's like I got the ball. You want to be an asshole, you do you. But it's been very lucky for me, and I've gotten a baseball with my dad, with my friend Preston, and my friend Justin. So I don't know what it is when I go to Mariner games, but I usually know where to sit. Off first base or third base, about 15 to 20 rows back. That's the sweet spot. And you always want to get an aisle seat at the very end, so that way you can run up and down the steps if needed. Teoscar Hernandez, 0 for 2, sac fly in the 3rd, 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. But my friend that I'm going with has been to over 100 games, Dodgers and Mariners, because he used to live in LA, never gotten a ball. And then he's seen me go to 7 games and get 3. So, and pretty good ones too. Kike Hernandez, Julio Rodriguez, and Aaron Judge. I mean, holy shit, right? The only thing that could be better is if I get like an Ohtani ball or someone else. But Goldschmidt is awesome. Arenado is awesome. So those will be the 2 I'm going to try to get for the Cardinals, and Jordan Walker, the rookie. And then obviously trying to get a Julio, Teoscar. Nah, not really Teoscar. Julio, Cal Raleigh, Suarez would probably be my, and Kelenic would be probably my top 4 choices. But I'm going to do whatever I can to try to get my buddy a ball. Usually section like 119 to 121. That's on the first base side. Chopper, foul. The only reason I sit at third base is if I go with a friend and they want to see the visiting team. And that's why when we went to go see the Yankees, we sat behind the Yankee dugout. And, like I said, usually you're going to have one opportunity to get a ball, if you're lucky enough. And when I got the Aaron Judge ball, where the crazy shit was, I was dead center in our seats. I didn't pick the seats. Preston did. So right there, struck out looking. Bush with the heater. And so literally if the ball wasn't here, or here, I'm not getting it. Because I can't move because I'm knee to knee with everyone else. But luckily, Preston always brings a mitt. I never do. And all the baseballs that I've ever gotten in my life, all 5 of them, I don't bring mitts. I think mitts are cheating. If you can't get a ball without a mitt, you don't deserve to get one. So. All right, let's go to the top of the 9th. But I imagine if I ended up going to as many games as Zach Hampel, I bet you I could get almost as many balls as him. The thing is he's got all the videos that he puts out, but that guy's kind of an asshole because he does a lot of shit where, he's trying to get like 5 or 6 in the game. I mean, that's a little extreme, especially if you're not, I get it. If you have a goal to get 1 ball a game, that's one thing. Right. But if you're going to get multiple and then you got little kids that are never going to get a ball and you're robbing their like childhood memory of getting this really cool piece of memorabilia, I don't think that is cool at all. You know what I mean? like I said, he's talented because he knows where to go, what to say, what place to be in. But I think that, the fame that he's gotten on social media has gotten to his head, and then he just doesn't give a shit anymore. He just, whatever. If I got to knock people over, if I got to steal a ball from a kid, whatever. And I never will do that. So Chief in the building. What to do? All right, let's go to the top of the ninth. We're knotted up at 4. Leading off for the Brew Crew, 0 for 3 with 2 Ks, Rowdy Tellez. Batting second, third baseman, Brian Anderson. And batting third in the lineup, center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And I think we made a pitching change. Yeah, we got Seawald coming in.
We have reached the 9th inning all-time. Mariners and the Brewers. It will be All-Star Week. We'll be here in Seattle in less than 3 months.
Yeah, but I do find that kind of interesting, though, that I've gotten assaulted afterwards. Because like that first ball that I got, against the Dodgers around like 2019 or so, it was like before COVID, I was sitting third in, and then the 2 guys that I had to battle with were on the aisle. One was across the other guardrail in a LeBron James jersey because the Dodgers were there. And then there was a guy in the aisle seat 1 row in front of me, and I was third in. And the weird thing is I always predicted if I got my first ball that it would be, next to a grandma, grandpa, if I have to slide past them, whatever. And literally when I showed up to that game, there was a 90-year-old grandma and grandpa that were sitting in the 2 seats, and I had to slide by them. And the guy dropped the ball in his mitt here, dropped the ball in his mitt here. So he had 2 chances with his mitt. It went to the ground. I scooped it with my offhand, my left hand. I got it. And then he body checked me into the steps, and then my knees hit, and my knees were bleeding like no other for 9 innings, but I got the ball. So, and he was with like 8 of his friends too. So they were all clowning him. And even the guy, the usher, walked up and was like, "How do you fucking drop it twice?" So I know the guy was pissed. He had a big like ZZ Top beard, but again, if you're crafty, you can find a way. But like I said, I've always been, one of those people that I'm always aware of what's going on. I'm not playing on my phone. Sometimes maybe I'll be too drunk, and I won't get a ball that day, but usually I learn my lesson. Maybe if I go to 2 games, maybe drunk 1 game, next game I'm trying to get the ball. 3 balls, 1 strike to Rowdy. He said, if you ever get a Kirk ball from a Jays game, could I have it? I don't know, man. Getting these baseballs, it's so hard to get, and it's a memory, to be able to have, man. I don't even know if I'll go to a Blue Jays game, but I do like the Blue Jays. They are probably one of the funnest teams to watch in the American League other than the Mariners as far as like up and coming. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. And the chances are if I ended up going to a Blue Jays game, I'm going to be trying to get Bo Bichette and Vlad Jr. So, and obviously if you sit at first base, it's going to be right-handed hitters that are going to get you the ball. If you're sitting at third base, it's going to be a left-handed hitter because you got to think the trajectory from foul balls. And I never sit in the outfield for home run balls. That's always going to be off first base or third base. Strike 3, got him. Chief with a tenner. Appreciate you. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Chief showing some love. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. $10 holla. Let me know what you want to see for photos, and I got you. But I don't know. I always have these like ESP moments where I'll say something, and then it'll happen. And then people just think I'm fucking nuts or I'm like an alien or something. Because it's pretty bold to say, I'm going to go to a game and I'm going to get a Julio ball, and then I did. And then even more ballsy when Judge has his 62 home run season and be like, yeah, I'm going to go to the game and I'm going to get an Aaron Judge ball. And then I did. It was just wild. It's crazy because the Yankee fans that I was sitting next to in that section, I was being offered $200-$300 for the ball, from many, many people. And I was like, no, I'm not going to give it up, man. Especially when that girl assaulted me afterwards, Good memory to have forever, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Brian Anderson. What do we got? $45? 65 to go? Chopper. Get him. 2 away. Here we go. All right, we're at $45, Jameson. 45. 55 to go. Yeah, but like I said, my friend Justin, he's one of my best friends. Getting him a ball is a priority. I've already gotten 3 in 7 games. I mean, how greedy do I have to be? I'm not fucking Zach Hampel. So I'm going to do everything in my power by not being a dick at the game to try to get him a ball. And I'm hoping that I can get him like a Julio ball, Cal Raleigh, Suarez, someone good. But I mean, whatever. I mean, if it's going to be a ball thrown into the crowd, because usually JP Crawford will throw the balls into, the Mariners section behind the dugout after the innings are over. If, they decide to walk it there, sometimes I'll throw it into the outfield. So you don't usually get too many opportunities. I would say adults in the game will have, like, in the whole entire game, when you're there, you might, based on where I sit, you're going to have maybe one chance to be able to make it happen. And you just have to capitalize. Almost all the time, kids are going to get the ball because the adults, they drop it. And then the honey badgers are just like, there's like 5 kids, ankle biters that are just waiting for you to drop it. And then they pick it up and get it. So, but I don't miss. If I get the ball, I'm getting it. So 2-2 pitch to Mitchell. Got him. Let's go. Seawall. Bang, bang, bang. Unbelievable. Nice job. Oh, Devin Williams is coming out. He's one of the best in the world. Chief with another 5-er. Thank you, man. That put us to 50 to go. Thank you, Chief. What would you like to see for photos, brother? I got you. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. $15 from Chief. You the man, brother. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 9th. See if we can win this game here. Yeah, but there are like secrets, to like where to sit. You never want to sit in the middle. You always want to sit in the aisle if possible. And you don't want to be too far in the outfield. You want to have a good view of the pitcher. So, you want to be right at first base or third base where you have a great view of the game. And you don't want to be too close because that's where the kids are going to get the baseballs. They're going to run down the steps. And there's rich parents that have, their little rich kids, that are entitled. And they're going to be right there in the front row and second row. So they're going to have opportunities there. So you don't want to be too close. The closest you want to be is probably like 13, 15, somewhere in there. But you can all be all the way back to about 20 rows back. But you don't want to be too far back because you're not going to get a baseball there. It's like a very good sweet spot, like 13 through 20. And you have to be in the right section. And then once you know where to go, then, you have a better opportunity. And like I said, you might have one shot. Like when I got the Aaron Judge ball, there was only one opportunity all game. And I got the Aaron Judge out of everyone that was there. I mean, a lot of Yankee fans were pissed. But again, it's not like I did anything wrong. The girl tried to get it. Preston was on the left of me. So Preston had his mitt. The girl was in the middle. I was on the right-hand side. And the funny thing is, if the husband or boyfriend didn't switch seats because they went to go get like chicken fingers for the son, he would have been in that seat and maybe he would have got it because he was a little bit taller than the girl, but they switched seats. She had the seat right there. And, we all put our hands in, the ball went up in the air. I snagged it and, the rest is history. And then she turned around and started screaming at me. Look at me, look at me, look at me, like a Karen. She was cute, like probably 25 years old, blonde, and then she slapped my leg. I've never been assaulted like that. It's just crazy to think what girls get away with compared to guys. Because again, if I would have done that to anybody, guy or girl, I'm getting thrown out of the game, period. So, and I could have been a dick and be like, all right, everyone's kicked out. Go take your fucking boyfriend, your son, go take your parents. And the funny thing is after the girlfriend was pissed and then the boyfriend didn't say shit to me, the son was there and it probably was embarrassed that the mom did that. The mom, the grandma, the mom of her, after the other 3 left, they heard us talking about it and she turned around and told me to shut the fuck up. So I was like, well, why don't you fucking teach your daughter some fucking manners at a baseball game? Because apparently she doesn't know how to act. It was crazy. But again, I guess it all depends on how you're brought up. I'm sorry that, you're sorry your daughter has shitty hands and then I got the ball. So, but I don't know what she thought. I mean, if she was polite, would I have given the ball to the boy? No, because it's Aaron Judge. If it was someone else, would I have given the ball to the son? No. It's hard enough to get baseballs, but I maybe would have considered it if she didn't do that. I don't mind trying to give something away. It just depends on how many I get. But if I get more than one, I'm going to give it to my friend rather than a stranger. And if I'm going to give it to someone, I will give it to a kid, but not with a mom that's an asshole. That's a Karen that feels that she's entitled. She felt that like she looked at Aaron Judge's eyes and they locked eyes and it was only her in the whole stadium. And she got mad at me because she didn't get it. Struck him out. One away. God, Devin is the man. One away.
Last year, you can see the hard hit rate against Devin Williams well below league average. Figure with that changeup, he must be able to do so much weak contact to keep guys off balance. The barrel rate we're talking about the best possible outcome for a hitter is that combination of launch angle and exit velocity. It leads to extra base hits, oftentimes homers. Less than a full percent.
I got to get you guys a good Devin one here. Where are you? There you are. Next up is Cooper Hummel. You already know a pitcher is damn good when you have a photo that looks like that. Electric. Bottom of the ninth, 4-4. We're knotted up. One away, 0-2 pitch for Williams. Absolutely fantastic. Great player. Electric. 0-2 pitch to Hummel. Pitches outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Williams, 8 pitches in, 1-2 count. Big swing and a miss. Cooper Hummel, sit the fuck down. I get a little jealous when I see someone that's as great as this. I mean, we got Munoz, but he's injured, so obviously I can't count on him. But anyone that knows anything about baseball knows that this guy is the truth. You don't even have to be a Brewer fan to understand that. Nasty pitches. Chief will Chief supporting for the YouTube grind. You already did 15. How about another 20? Thank you, man. I mean, like you said, you already know how things have been. So anyone that can like, sub, donate, chat, share on Twitter, anything is obviously going to be much appreciated. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Very, very much. Chief will Chief with a 20 after already doing a 5 and a 10. You can tell who supports your boy. Appreciate you, brother. Always grinding. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Cactus Jack approves. Thank you so much, man. I mean, when you have a puppy and, you have to buy, all kinds of treats and dog food and just, food for yourself and rent and bills. Things add up. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Bottom of the ninth. We're knotted up at 4, 2 away. Jose Caballero in his first start, and he's actually connected 3 times almost to the warning track, but hasn't got his first hit yet, and he's taking over for J.P. Crawford at short today, and this is actually his first game for us. Check swing. Last season in the minors, 33 games, 245 average, 2 home runs, and 13 ribbies, and it's just crazy because, you don't really expect a guy to come in his first game and go almost, homer deep at 3 at-bats. He's popped out all 3 times, but they've been deep each one, all 3, so he's getting closer. Big swing and a miss, 2-1 count. Williams is like, do you know who I am? Yeah, well, apparently we do. Absolutely, man. I'm always grinding. There's not a lot of people that do baseball every day. 2-1 pitch. Pitch is outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Ooh, I found another awesome. Ooh. 3-1 pitch for Williams. Come on, Jose. Big swing and a miss. 3-2 count. Count is full. $70. Let's get to a hundo. 30 to go. Chief will Chief, I appreciate you. Let me know what you want to see for photos with your donations during the commercial break. I'll pull them up. And hopefully we can get something here. Chief will Chief, thank you, man. You have no idea how much that means to me. All right, count is full. Williams, 14 pitches in, 3-2 pitch. Pitch is low. We walked him. Williams ain't going to walk too many, and we're going to have to take advantage. There we go. I love this photo of him, too. Look at the release. This camera, photographer gets fucking an A+ on this photo. Awesome. All right, next up, second baseman Colton Wong, the former Brewer. Julio on deck. Time called. That was really late. Violation for Williams. And shout out to all the people that have subbed, commented, donated. 185 subs away from 20,000. So I appreciate all you guys very, very much. 0 for 3, strikeout in the 7th for Wong. Pitches high. 2-0 count. Uh-oh. Here we go. If we can get a walk with him and we can get guys on first and second, Julio can win this game for us. Absolutely. Come on, Wong. Don't be Wong. Big swing and a miss. 2-1 count. We just went back to reality there for a second, actually thinking Wong would do something. Williams is like, remember me? Yes, I do. I remember you. You are electric, Williams. I see you, Devin. Bottom of the 9th, we're knotted up at 4. Runner at first, 2 away. Williams on the mound, 17 pitches in. 0 for 3 today. Colton Wong, 2-1 pitch. Throw to first. Safe. The Boo Birds come out. Come on, Colton. Colton is batting a fantastic 100 for the season, which is who knows what, 3 for 80. It's terrible. He was like 1 for 44 to start off the season. Unbelievable. 2-1 pitch to Wong. Fouled away. 2-2 count. Come on, Colton. Got to show love for all the players, even if it's not on your team, man. Got to showcase the greats, you know. 2-2 pitch for Williams. Got him. What a fucking pitch. That's not surprising. Electric, electric, electric every time I see Williams. All right, the end of the 9th inning, we're going extras.
Lord Stanley is calling, and the Kraken are ready to answer. Root Sports is your home for live first-round coverage of the Stanley Cup playoffs. From pregame, they battle from the start to postgame, back to the game for this team, and everything in between.
All right, next up for the Brew Crew in the top of the 10th. Let me adjust this here. Let's go. All right, we're in the top of the 10th. Next up for the Brewers, unless they make some last-minute changes, and we know sometimes that happens where they'll flip a player and get someone else in there. But as of right now, unless they make changes, based on what I can see, leading off will be catcher 0 for 3 with a K, Victor Caratini. Batting second in the order, 0 for 2 with a base on ball with 2 Ks today, Bryce Terang. And he's dangerous. Don't let that 0 for 2, start today fool you. He can go yard. He can get big hits and big moments. And then they're replacing Owen Miller, and they are going to be going with, let's see here. I got to pull it up. Where are you? There he is. Are they going with Joey? I'm going to put him here, move the photo up. Got to remove the other one. So we'll replace Owen and then to get Joey in there in right field. And they made the change, so we're going to go Victor Caratini, Bright Terang, and Joey Waima. That's a cool photo for Joey. I like that one. All right, baby. 7, 8, 9 hole. So they made a little bit of change there, but we should still be able to hopefully hang around. And then we're going from Seawald to Gott, which I don't like. I wish I would, at this point, I know sometimes you only go like a half inning and that's it. But when you're as good as Seawald, why not go 2 innings? You know what I mean? If the guy is ripping you up and they're doing well, now you're putting everything in a Gott. We're on our, 5th guy? I mean, both teams are on their 5th guy, but I don't like that. When a guy is doing good and he's got 2 Ks or, 3 Ks in that half inning, keep it moving. I mean, I know traditionally it's only in that half inning, but this could be the difference between us winning and losing by putting Gott in. So we'll see. Yes. We appreciate Chief Chief for being great. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens here. First pitch strike. Oh, my God. They had the ghost runner, and he went to third and got injured. And Mitchell is on the ground in pain, and we almost got him with the tag. And that's another rule in baseball that I don't like. I don't like the ghost runner at second. I think that you want to be able to earn it. And the reason they have the ghost runner is to end the games. So that way you already got a guy there, like, you already got a hit. And then the mentality is like, okay, for the 3 batters, even if it's a 7, 8, or 9 hole, all I got to do is get like a bloop single, and that guy might be able to go home and we can win the game. But I don't know. I just would rather have them just go like legit the whole game. I don't really like the ghost runner. I know it's going to work for some teams and you're going to get wins, but I don't personally like it that much. Maybe it'll grow on me if we end up winning games with the ghost runner, but I don't really like that. It's like kind of a freebie shit that you're just giving a team, And then he went off the bag. If Suarez just would have got up, we would have got him out, but he was too slow. Oh, Mitchell injured his shoulder. Trying to go back to the bag. Hopefully he's okay. He was the ghost runner at second. And then he slid past third, and hand was off the bag. Suarez was on the ground on his stomach after he got the ball. Then he reached, but obviously he was able to get back to third, and looks like Mitchell is okay. He's still in there. Him and Suarez are chatting it up here right now on the camera. 2 great players. See, if Suarez doesn't go to the ground tagging right there, we would have got him, but I say that he's safe, And then his hand goes off the bag. So he slides in. Does Suarez tag him? Nope. Oh, you can't tell. If that angle, you can't really tell if he got him on the butt or the back of the leg or not with the tag. I don't know. I would say he's safe. I don't need to be one of those haters that tries to get every call to go the Mariners' way, even when it's not. So I say he's safe at third. Ooh, Matt Olson, the Freddie Freeman replacement. Awesome. 8-1. I think you're going to win. Yeah, I don't like it at all, man. I mean, I guess if it helps you win, review. Safe. Yeah, good call. Some Mariner fans are going to be drunk and they're going to boo that. But, I mean, imagine if that was us. We want to make sure things are called fairly. And the ump has been terrible. He's been calling bad pitches all game for both teams, but it has actually been pretty even. Probably about 5, 6, 7 bad calls for each team. They called strike when it was apparently easy ball. But, again, this strike zone for this ump is crazy. It's twice as big as the regular strike zone, apparently, for this particular ump, who I don't even know who's umping this game, but he's doing a terrible job. Who is the home plate umpire? I'm looking it up. Jim Wolf. I'm gonna keep that in mind because this Jim Wolf guy is fucking terrible. 0-for-3 record in extra innings this season for the Mariners, and we were one of the best teams last year in 1-run games as well as extra inning games. So hopefully we can turn that around. Top of the 10th, 4-4. Runners on the corners on first and third with no outs, and with Bryce Terang up, got to find a way. Come on, Ems. 271 average for Bryce, 2 home runs and 6 ribbies. 2 balls, no strikes to Bryce. Come on, Got him. Chopper. Double play. 1, 2. Got him. But then run scores. 5-4 Brewers. But at least we got the double play. Stupid ass ghost runner. Guess if it works out for us, then fine. But Brew crew up. 5-4 now. Are they going to make a pitching change? What are they complaining about? What are they talking about here? What are they complaining about? That they got the run and then they're complaining it wasn't a double play? Like, be happy with the ghost runner, bro. You're up 5-4. Relax. What is he bitching about? Like, we didn't get him at first? This guy's arguing with the ump here. I don't know what that was about. Let's look at second base like we didn't get the tag. Let's look.
Quite a distance from second base.
So he was complaining that the guy didn't put his foot on the bag. All right, Weimer, show me something. But not too much, though. Can't have you win in this game. Cool photo for Joey. Pitch is high. 2 balls, no strikes to Joey. Top of the 10th. Brew Crew up 5-4 now with 2 away. Come on, Gott. Pitch on the corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. Trevor Gott, the former Brewer. Jammed him. Big swing and a miss. Got him. Got him. The former Brewer with the strikeout for the M's.
The Kraken and Avs battle it out in Colorado for game 2 of their first round matchup.
Got him.
Stanley is calling, and the Kraken.
Let's go. I'll take it. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 10th.
First round coverage of the Stanley Cup playoffs. From pregame, they battle from the start to postgame. Back to the game for this team and everything in between.
Oh, come on, Mariners. We've got to find a way.
The cup begins on Brew Sports, and there's nothing better than playoff hockey.
All right, we have a good chance to at least tie it. Well, I'm not sure if we can win, but we'll see. Leading off 2 for 4 with a run, J-Rod, Julio Rodriguez. Batting second in the order, all-star first baseman, 1 for 4 with a run, Ty France. And batting third, 0 for 3 with a run and a K, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. So actually, this part of the lineup, this is the best case scenario for the Mariners. The one hole, the 2 hole, the 3 hole, and if we get lucky, the 4 hole, the 5 hole, and the 6 hole. That's the best part of our team, is the first 6 spots. So hopefully we can get a little bit of luck with J-Rod. Maybe I'll throw up a couple extra photos for him for good luck as we're going to the bottom of the 10th. All the J-Rod photos, baby. Ballin'. Kobe. Let's go, baby. Let's find a way. All right, let me see if they're making any changes with the Brew Crew. Yep. Now we're going from Williams to Bryce Wilson. Interesting spelling with his name. B-R-Y-S-E, not C-E.
Sensational flex going in game 3 on Sunday. Day baseball as usual, 110. The first pitch. Bryce Wilson takes over on the mound. He will work the bottom of the 10th inning for the Brewers.
And if that name seems familiar for you, Jameson and Shep, obviously he was on the Atlanta Braves just a few years ago. All right, come on, Julio. Chopped foul. Bottom of the 10th. Who do we have at second base? Is it Wong? Two for 4, 2 singles in a run for J-Rod. 0-1 pitch. Pitch is low. Good eye. Be patient. Don't be just chasing every single baseball. Good job, Julio. Let's go. Patience, patience, patience. We don't need to go necessarily yard. I mean, if we do, we win the game 6-5, which would be really fucking exciting. Come on, baby. Even Joe Dirt is behind us. Let's go. Come on, J-Rod. Let's go, Julio. 2-4 record in games decided by 1 run this season, which is much worse than last year. Record in one-run games last year, 34-22 record for the Mariners, one of the best in the league. Brew Crew was 28-23. Pitch inside, 2 balls, 1 strikes to Julio. Come on, J-Rod. The 2-1 pitch. Julio crushes it foul. That's a souvenir for a fan. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, Julio. Let's go. 2-2 pitch. Pitch is wild. Back to the backstop. Go to third. Slide. Safe. Colton Wong into third off the wild pitch. Woo! Yes. There we go. Now we got a runner on third. Elliott in the building. What to do? Great job by Colton Wong. I mean, I complain about his fucking hitting all day, every day, but base running and defense, nice. Nice. Colton Wong's 5 for 47. Is that good? Elliott, is that good, Colton Wong? I know you like him and all, but fuck. Squibber. Julio, 1 away. Fuck. Julio. Dribbler. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. 5 for 47 for Colton Wong. Unbelievable. Pitch on the corner for a strike. Bottom of the 10th, Brew Crew 5, Mariners 4. Runner at third, Colton Wong with that ghost runner. Wild pitch, he advanced to third, barely. 1 away. Ty France 1 for 4 with a single in the third and a run. Wilson on the mound. 0-1 pitch. Pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, Ty. Yeah, obviously there's a reason why he's not on the Braves anymore. 1-1 pitch, chopped foul towards third base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ty France is 2 for 8 in the series so far. Runners in scoring position for Ty. 389 average, 1 homer, 9 ribbies. Probably the most reliable hitter that we got besides Kelenic. He's batting 319, and at this point, that is number 2 on the team to Kelenic, who was at 360, but is down to 321. Pitch is high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye, Ty. Nice to see you in the room, Elliott. 2-2 pitch, popped up. Fuck. Is it not deep enough? Go, 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 go. Go, Wong, go, go, go. Slide, yeah! Yes! Let's go. Fuck yeah. Nice base running by Wong, baby. Hit the bong, Mr. Wong. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. We're tied up at 5, and that was close. If he didn't go full speed, we would have gotten out there. Let's go. Nice job. Woo! Hell yeah. Electric. I can't get a fucking hit worth a damn out of him, but I can get good base running and defense. Nice job, Wong. Woo-hoo-hoo! What, are they going to review it and try to call him out? Of course, counsel is going to try to review. He's safe by a mile, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Counsel, I get it. You're 12-5, but fucking RELAX. He was safe. Guy is just, he's come on, dude. It wasn't even close. All right, they're going to check up on one of their players. He said, Wong, baby. Okay, the center fielder. Okay. Oh, he threw it and he went right to the ground, like he threw his arm out. It's a good throw, too. A little bit outside, but if that throw was on perfect, he's out. Oh, and now he's going out of the game. I hope he's okay. Are you all right? I don't want to see anyone get hurt. I'm not petty like that. I hope he's all right. Something happened with his arm after he threw that. And that's Garrett Mitchell, too. He throws it, and then something with his elbow or something, it looked like. You can't have an injury to one of your up-and-coming studs in Garrett Mitchell out there in center. He throws it, and then he just, as soon as he throws it, he goes and he tucks his arm in and goes to the ground. That's not normal. I hope he didn't I don't think he dislocated his shoulder, but look at the throw again right here. And he knows he has to throw it hard. Oof. Maybe an elbow? I don't think it's a shoulder, more like an elbow. Are they going to have him stay out there? Are they going to have him move him over to left field so maybe he doesn't have to throw it again? Unless it actually goes right to him this time. All right, so the bottom of the 10th, we're knotted up at 5. The Brew Crew was up 3-0, and we had to have an awesome third inning with 4 runs to kind of, get back into the game. Took the lead 4-3. They got a homer, Big Willie style. Admis, and it was 4-4. Now we're at 5-5. 1 run each in the 10th, and who knows what's going to happen here. Bottom of the 10th, 2 outs, 5-5, 0-for-3, hit by a pitch in the third and a run by my guy, Eugenio Suarez. Let's go. 0-1 pitch. Pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah. I mean, it could have been just like a little stinger, but he stayed in the game. 1 for 7 this series for Suarez. Pitches inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Surprised that wasn't called a strike. This guy's strike zone has been crazy.
Nice job by Gino to coach up Colton along there with the slide. That's what the on-deck hitter is supposed to do.
Big swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, initially I thought they were arguing the call, but they just were going out there to take a look at Garrett to make sure that he was okay. But previously, then they were talking about the double play. If he didn't put his foot on the bag, and that's originally when counsel came out, which I would have went out too. But you know how the fans get if you're at home visiting, manager goes out, starts yelling, extending the game longer than it has to be. Everyone's drunk and pissed off. They're like, "Come on, let's get it going." 2-2 pitch, check swing. He did not go. Count is full. Come on, baby. Bottom of the 10th, we're tied up at 5. Career high, 14 game-winning RBIs last season. Can he do it again? Suarez, 3-2 pitch. Oh, what a great defensive play at third. Oh, safe. Oh, my God. What a great play at third to grab that baseball, but the throw was off, and he's safe at first. Yes. Let's go. There we go. Nice infield base hit from Suarez, but great defense right here by the Brew Crew. Diving to get it, but he needed to just take a little bit more time with that throw. Throw was a little wild. It's off a 1-hopper, and Rowdy Tellez had no chance at first. Next up, catcher, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. We can win right here, baby. Let's go. This is my guy. This is my second favorite player, I think, as far as like hitters. Julio, Cal Raleigh, Suarez are my top 3. And then after, Ty France, Kellenick, all those guys after. Love me some Logan Gilbert, George Kirby, and Luis Castillo. But I think big dumper Cal Raleigh is probably my second favorite hitter behind Julio. I just like bringing guys within the system. Guys that come up from AAA, guys that we draft. Cal! Let's go, go. Yes. Keep it moving. How you doing? Keep it moving. Little bloop single. Now we got runners at first and second with 2 outs. Next up, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez. Let's go. Bottom of the 10th, we're knotted up at 5. Runners at first and second, 2 away. And next up, Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, everything will be updated in the bottom of the ticker as well. We have a chance. Are they going to make a pitching change? Raleigh singled to first. And, of course, 0 for 3 RBI and 2 Ks for Teoscar. Hasn't really been the player that we thought he was going to be immediately from the Blue Jays. 243 average, but he's been getting better as of late. Let's go, baby. (12-5) Brew Crew, 8-9 Mariners. Let's go. Come on, baby. Bottom of the 10th. Brew Crew 5, Mariners 5. Runners on first and second. 2 away. Teoscar in the box. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. And that's pretty much the story for Teoscar. It's like big play or strikeout. And there's not really a whole lot in between. But maybe we can get something like an RBI here for a win. I mean, if he goes yard, that would be crazy, but I wouldn't expect it. At the knees, already behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. $70, 30 to go. Come on, Teoscar. 2 for 7 this series. Check swing. Did he go? Got him. Idiot. Good pitch by the Brewers. 2 men stranded. Unbelievable. All right, we're going to be going to the top of the 11th. Top of the 11th, knotted up at 5. They'll have their little ghost runner, and I wonder what part of the lineup that we're going to be in here. That might be the beginning of the end for the Mariners here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Leading off, 3 for 4, 2 runs and 2 RBIs with a solo dinger in the top of the first, Christian Yelich. Uh-oh. Batting second for Jesse Winker. That was at DH. It's going to be catcher, but it's DH today, William Contreras. And then batting third, shortstop, Willie Admes. 2 for 4, a run, 2 RBIs, and a K. I don't know if I like this. We'll see what happens. And then Big Willie style went for a homer today, too. Solo shot in the 6th to tie the game at 4-4. So, of course, they got 2 guys out of 3 that went yard. So hopefully we can hang on. Otherwise, I'm going to be like this. And then after they end up getting their hits and runs, I'm going to be like this. So we'll see what happens. Bang, bang. Let's go. Come on, baby. Ooh.
We have made our way to the 11th inning tonight. Mariners and the Brewers.
I got Topa on the mound. Uh-oh, this could be bad. What are we on now? Our 6th pitcher?
Tonight's starting pitchers, Colorado goes 5, Logan Gilbert goes 6. Gilbert, season high 8 strikeouts. First time he's not walked a batter going to start this early season. Been up to the bullpens for a long while now at this point. What do you make overall of Logan tonight, man? I thought early on his pitch count soared in the first couple of innings, close to 40 pitches after the second inning. But then he was able to settle in.
All right, come on, Topa. Top of the 11th, we're knotted up at 5, runner at second with the ghost runner. Topa this season, 5 games, 5 innings, no earned runs, 5 Ks, 2 walks. So not bad. Come on, Topa. First pitch is a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 pitch to Yelich. Pitch is outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Two 0 pitch. Crushed. Foul. That's a souvenir. Hi, Paisley. I love you. Well, I was planning on maybe going to the dispensary tonight, but they close in 2 minutes. So looks like I'm not going tonight. Top of the 11th. Was that called? Ooh. 3-1 count. Yep. Come on, Topa. Yelich is 3 for 4 tonight. 3-1 pitch. Chop to first base. Fair ball. Go, go, go. There we go. 1 away. Runner advances to third. Joey goes to third. Top of the 11th. We're knotted up at 5. Joey at third. 1 away. Next up, William Contreras. Normally plays catcher, but today is filling in for Winker at the DH spot. Winker went 0 for 3, the former Mariner. Pitches outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Top of the 11th, we're knotted up at 5. Brew Crew and Mariners. Runner at third, Contreras in the box. 306 average this season. No homers and 4 ribbies. No home runs. Come on, baby. Pitch is low. 3 balls, no strikes. Contreras, 1 for 5 this series. We got to get a strike here. 3-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 3-1 count. Three-one pitch. Big swing and a miss. 3-2 count on Contreras. Let's go. Count is full. Come on, Topa. Top of the 11th. We're knotted up at 5. Runner at third. 1 away. 3-2 pitch. Fouled out the plate. Count is still full. Come on. Come on, Mariners. Count is full. 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Foul. Let's see what he's working with in this at-bat. Sinker, slider, sinker, 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 sinker. So only 1 slider on the second pitch. And everything's been about, and then the last one was a sinker as well. Everything's been 92 to 94 miles an hour. Come on, Topa. 3-2 pitch. Walked him. Fuck! Topa with the walk. Runners on the corners with 1 away. All right, next up, shortstop Willie Adames. 2 for 4, solo home run and a double, 2 RBIs. Big Willie style with a home run in the 6th to tie it up. 4 up at the moment. We just got to be able to hold him here. Runners on the corners, top of the 11th, 1 away. Big Willie style, averaging 269, 4 homers and 11 ribbies this season. Chopped foul towards first base. 0-1 count. Oh, 1 pitch. Chopper, broken bat. Get him. Get him. 2 away. Another run scores. Fuck. Brewers take the lead. 6-5. 6-5 Brewers, top of the 11th with 2 outs, runner at second. Next up, first baseman Rowdy Tellez. I like Rowdy a lot. Good player. 6'4", lefty, smooth, has home run power. And hopefully we can just get like a little dribbler. And then we'll have to try to make up this one run. Did they walk him? They walked him. They're like, we're not fucking with him. All right. All right, Rowdy with an intentional walk. And then I assume next up will be third baseman Brian Anderson, unless they made a change. Yep. First pitch strike. Top of the 11th, Brewers 6, Mariners 5. Runners at first and second, 2 away. Topa 16 pitches in. Anderson 0 for 4 with a ground out in the 9th. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 count. .279 average for Anderson, 3 home runs, 15 ribbies. Topa, 0-2 pitch. Chopper towards third, foul. We just need to get out of this inning with just being down 1, and then we might have a chance to be able to tie it in the bottom of the 11th. How you doing, Paisley? I love you. My puppy's just standing here by the door. My guard dog. All right, Anderson, 0 for 4. Let's see if Anderson can do something here. 0-2 pitch to Anderson. Swing and a miss. Baited him. Got him. Nice job, Topa. Like 3 feet off the plate. Let's go to the bottom of the 11th. What a good game. Did not expect it to go this long. All right, next up for the Mariners in the bottom of the 11th. Leading off, 0 for 2 with 2 base on balls and a K, left fielder Jared Kelenic. Batting second in the order, filling in at DH for Tommy La Stella, 0 for 2 with a K, Cooper Hummel. And batting third in the lineup, first time playing in a game this season, 0 for 3 with a base on ball, Jose Caballero. Obviously, those first 3 hits were all towards the warning track. Hasn't got a hit yet. This is his first game for us. Maybe he can come up with something big, but it's all going to start here with Kelenic.
Yeah, and when you can get only with Rocket. Isn't that a good deal? That's a good deal, right? Visit only with Rocket. Get started today.
We're reinventing our network.
Smarter, more efficient routes.
How are you?
So you can deliver more value to your customers.
Fast, reliable, perfectly orchestrated. United States Postal Service.
Here we go to the bottom of the 11th. Mariners now down a run. 6-5 Brewers. They put turnaround.
All right, tomorrow's start at 12:30 Pacific time on Root Sports. It'll be too early for me to be able to do the game because I won't have access to the studio until about 4 or 5 o'clock. So we're either going to do NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs, or AEW Dynamite. All right, we're in the bottom of the 11th. Jared popped up. Damn it. 1 away. Did he tag up? Nope. I know. It's like we always all have these like former Braves, former Brewers, swapping players. You know, you guys get Winker and we end up getting Colton Wong. Oh, that was rough. Didn't even get the guy to advance to third. I mean, this one might be over at this point. I mean, you got guys like Cooper Hummel. You can't really trust him. And then you got a guy that's playing in his first game, 0 for 3. So, but you never know unless we can get them to walk. If we can just find a way for the pitcher to struggle here, you know, maybe. But this one might be a done deal. Bottom of the 11th with 1 out, runner at second. 0 for 2, Cooper Hummel grounded into a double play and a strikeout. Pitches outside. 2-0 count. I mean, the only way that we're going to probably be able to win this game is if we get walks here out of these two spots, or a walk and a lucky hit from Jose, and he gets his first hit of his Mariner career, his big league career. Cooper pitches outside, 3-0 count. Here we go. Here we go. It's all cool, Jay. You know, nobody roots for the Astros anyways besides Astros fans. You know, too much garbage can cheating, bro. You know, you guys are struggling this year just like us. So it's okay if you don't root for us, because guess what? Mariner fans will never root for you guys. And a lot of other teams will never root for you guys either. And that's not me being a dick. That's just me being honest. You know, the Astros with the cheating, no one's ever going to root for them. Ever. That's facts. But you guys have a great team. Pitches outside. Walked him, baby. Let's go. There we go. Started off with a walk. Bottom of the 11th, 6-5 Brewers. Can we find a way to get Jose with his first hit? All 3 hits towards the warning track. Hasn't played a game for us at all, so it's kind of surprising to him go, you know, deep all 3 times. But we'll see. No J.P. Crawford tonight. And then after him is Colton Wong, so it's not ideal for us right now. Come on, baby. Suns beat the Clippers 1-1. Kevin Durant finally fucking won a game in the playoffs. I think like every game that he's played in the playoffs, I think up to that game, I think he was like 0 for 7. All right, Jose, 0 for 3 with a walk in the 9th. Can you make some magic here? Can he be the hero? It's his very first game for the Mariners. He had no stats up to this point. He has had good connection. It just, you know, he's popped up, you know, deep every single time. And that's rare for a guy to, you know, have his first big league game and to go deep and almost hit a home run at, you know, 3 at-bats. I mean, they were all popped up towards the warning track, but still popped foul. Bottom of the 11th, Brewers 6, Mariners 5, runners at first and second, 1 away. Wilson 30 pitches in, 0-1 count on Jose. 454 on base percentage last season in the minors. Come on, Jose, let's be a hero today. Why the fuck not, huh? I mean, the Brewers are much better than us. So they're one of the top 3 teams in Major League Baseball, facts, and we're just trying to get above 500. Trying to get to 500 tonight since we're 8-9. But then eventually we want to be above 500, but you got to give Milwaukee all the credit. They're fantastic. 0 for 3 for Jose. 0-2 count. Runners at first and second, bottom of the 11th. Brew Crew up by 1. Pitches outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Jose. We need a miracle here. Hi, Paisley. No, he does not look like a guy that's made his first big league start. I don't think I've ever seen someone go almost a yard at 3 at-bats at his first. I mean, normally it's like strikeout, ground out. Chopper. Uh-oh, double play. No, only got 1. Next up, second baseman Colton Wong. 2 away. Bottom of the 11th, 6-5 Brew Crew. Runners on the corners at first and third, 2 away. Oh, it's J.P. Crawford. Hell yeah, they made a change. Finally, they were smart and made a change. And you can't really count necessarily on J.P. necessarily, but let's go, J.P. Come on, JP.
One game order playoffs in the books. Stanton. It's exciting.
What, honey? I'm almost done, I promise. Come on, JP.
The runner at first base. Seen a lot of two-seamers from Wilson, and I like that matchup with JP. He likes to hit the ball the other way, especially in these RBI situations. This might play well for the Mariners.
JP pitches outside. Ball one. Yeah, JP better than Wong, but he's only batting 250, so it's not that much better. 0 home runs, 3 ribbies for JP. Right down the middle, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 11th, Brewers 6, Mariners 5. Runners on the corners and first and third. 2 away. Wilson, 35 pitches in. Crawford batting 250. No guarantees here. Kraken W, let's go. Are you kidding me? Pitch is low. 2 balls, 1 strike. They did not beat the Avalanche, did they? Did they really? Runners at second and third. Advancing. Let's go. Nice stolen base from Jose. Bottom of the 11th, Brewers 6, Mariners 5. Runners at second and third. 2 outs, 2-1 count. JP Crawford in the box. Let him know, Elliot. And we're 185 subs away, 184. Thank you to the one person out of the 70 that is subbed. Thank you. Appreciate that. Nobody's going to do a baseball game like your boy. No one puts in the same kind of effort. 2-1 pitch. Pitch is outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Let him know, baby. And I don't know what it is about baseball, but is there like no heavy hitters that, like, in football, you'll get the heavy hitters that'll show love. Is there no heavy hitters that show love in baseball? Walked them. Here we go. Load it up. Let's go. Time to win the fucking game. Let's go, baby. Well, you guys typically own us, so I wouldn't assume anything else that you guys would win. Julio, first pitch is high, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 11th. Julio's 2 for 5. Let's go. 250 average, which is a little low for him. 3 homers, 10 ribbies. Let's go, Julio. Let's go, baby. Come on, Julio. Be electric. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball. Damn it. And the game is over. Congratulations to the Brew Crew. They earned that. We pushed you guys all the way to the very, very end. Final score in the 11th, Brew Crew. Brewers 6, Mariners 5. Nice job. GG. Nice job, you guys. Oh, what a long game. That's one of the longest games. I mean, normally games are over in like 2 hours and 30 minutes with the new rules, 3 hours and 13 minutes. What a game. You got to give the Brewers the credit. Now they moved to 13-5, and they are legit one of the top 3 teams in Major League Baseball. And if they can stay healthy, they will be a threat moving forward. Nice job. All right, well, I appreciate all you guys coming in, liking, subbing, commenting, donating, sharing on the Twitter. You guys are the best. And again, we'll be back tomorrow. Since the game is on early, we'll be probably doing either the NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs with maybe the Bucks with Giannis if he can play versus the Heat, or maybe AEW Dynamite. So we'll see what we end up doing. I'll do a poll in the morning, and we'll kind of figure out what we're going to do. And then we'll get back to a normal scenario on Thursday and Friday for the games. And then I'm going to be up in Seattle on Saturday and Sunday watching a double set with the Cardinals. And I'm going to try to get a couple foul balls or couple pieces of memorabilia while I'm there. So I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. Thank you to everyone that subbed, everyone that commented, everyone that shared. You guys are the best. Congratulations to the Brew Crew with that big, big win in the 11th. Final score, Brewers 6, Mariners 5. And I got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Gang.